Retry connection. You little piece of shit. Why aren't you connecting?
Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online. One of these days, Alice. One of these days. / rating disabled, October 10th, 2022.
Could not connect to Steam network.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
Why is Steam not connecting to the internet?
Just Call Makora says, connect Steam to the internet.
It doesn't want to connect for some reason. Retry connection, start in offline mode. Why won't it connect? It's not even
Just Call Makora says, change servers and try again.
Change servers? How do you change servers in there? I mean, when it first comes up, I've never seen that before. Start in offline mode. Because I can't launch Star Trek without it being online. I don't think it'll let me. Activity friends will be unavailable. Maybe Star Trek will be okay though. Nope, unable to.
Just Call Makora says, go to Steam settings, download, and change download region.
Download region. Settings. Downloads. Download region says Dallas, Texas. Washington, D.C., Seattle, New York, Denver, Colorado, Chicago. That sounds like a good one. Chicago. Restart Steam. That's all I needed was a little slowdown of how to do shit after having to slow down to come here in the first place. People don't know when to leave. But still says it. Retry. Start in offline mode. Piece of shit. Let's see. Settings.
Just Call Makora says the last time Scorpwana has been online was 5 months ago. Scorpwana always hiding their online status.
I never turned that on. Can I change your Steam's protocol? There's no need to change all that shit. This internet's perfectly fine. Connection error. Quit. Piece of shit. Nothing ever changes. Why does it have to have such a problem? I don't know. Connect to Steam. Well, it was trying to do an update, it looked like, when it first came up. Connection issues, internet issues, social security software, blah, blah, blah. Because it popped up and it says update something or whatever, and then it just... Steam went... Piece of shit guy. Steam's a piece of shit. Come on, you piece of shit. Don't make me force you to load. Alright, well. See if I can launch it for the ARC version or whatever. Highly doubtful. No, because it'll put it in a different... It'll have to re-download the whole damn game if I do that. What a way to slow me down. I don't have much time. Never have time to play anything.
Just Call Makor says, you have lots of time.
Not when you work at fucking Dollar General. Could not connect to Steam Network.
Just Call Makor says, working at Dollar General doesn't decrease the amount of time you have. Especially when you only work like 10 minutes a day.
I went in at 2:30 p.m. today, but somebody was there like until about like 10 minutes after we closed, and then they finally checked out. So that slows everything down.
Just Call Makor says, Down Detector says other people are experiencing issues.
Really?
Just Call Makor says, so.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. It sucks ass. Let me see. Steam never goes down. Yes, ARC is trying to access the internet. I understand. Alright, let's install it. Nope. Yes! Damn it. Shit. Let's see. Steam. Steam apps. Common. Star Trek Online. Run it straight from here, bypassing Steam. But it has to log in through Steam. Okay, alright. Here we go. I don't know. Invalid username or password. Blah, 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 blah. I said exit ARC, you piece of shit. Cryptic, there we go. Just do away with Steam now. Log right in. Man, I hate it when pork has all that damn fat in it. It pistol whips me off.
Just Call Makor says, pork has no fat in it at all.
I know, right? My manager at the other Dollar General, she got on that whole like eating fat only type lose weight thing or some shit. I don't understand it. Keto crap. Murdoch sent me a message, wants help with his OBS because he wants to stream. He says he's having issues. Come on, Cryptic.
Just Call Makor says, don't help. Tell them to figure it out on their own.
Well, he had been streaming with it before anyway. I don't know why he may have stopped or anything like that. Come on, you piece of shit. Cryptic loading. Let me go to bug support for Star Trek Online. See if what others are saying. Once you get past all the bullshit. What'd you say, the 10th? Ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Come on, Cryptic, get past your loading shit.
Just Call Makor says, don't go to UMM bug support for Star Trek Online to see what others are saying.
Nobody's saying no damn thing. Take a dump. Oh, come on, Cryptic. It's like maybe 23% on a
Romeo
loading
India
screen.
Zulu says, please state the nature of the streaming emergency.
Steam won't let me log in. It's down. I'm trying to bypass it by going directly to the game. Used to, I could do that. I could log right in and just bypass Steam altogether. It's annoying.
Just Call Makor says, Scorp is pretending that they cannot log into Steam.
Steam's a piece of shit.
Fucking thing sucks!
Damn right. So I manually log in, and I'm on the Cryptic screen.
Just Call Makor says, he doesn't want to do the giveaway for the Founders Pack.
Whatever that is. Suspicious mind. Show the desktop every time. Clutterbug.
Just Call Makor says, I went into some stream that Riz recommended and they did some number guessing game for free keys or whatever.
Oh, we need to do that.
Just Call Makor says, and I always guess 27 all the time. Just Call Makor says,
Piece of
and
shit.
for some reason. Just Call Makor says, I guessed 77.
And you win?
Just Call Makor says, and 27 was a number picked.
Oh, so you like didn't get it?
Just Call Makor says, nope. Just Call Makor says, did not win.
Did not win this. I guess I don't want to like load up. Piece of shit. Okay. Close that if I can. If not, end that son of a bitch. End task. Don't worry about it. End task. Thank you. Junkyard Dog. Star Trek Online. Manual launch.
Romeo India Zulu says, they knew ahead of time they were doing this, and yet somehow, they didn't know what type of game to play to do the giveaways. No prep at all. Was sort of a 3-hour bore fest.
Heard that Janeway's coming to live Trek again, perhaps.
Romeo India Zulu says, but we got to chat with a ship designer.
That's pretty cool. Oh, look at it. It's going farther. What all they talk about? Because I haven't watched it yet. Ah, damn it. It started over. Piece of shit. Come on now. Here we go. Get her done. Let me turn the display capture off.
Romeo India Zulu says, I saw Core come in AMD was like Core. AMD the host was like, what does that even mean? I remained silent, but was like, he'll get it.
One thing about like playing it like this, it doesn't count in Steam as playtime. And I always like to see how much playtime I have. It's like I need a damn knife or some shit to eat this piece of shit. Piece of shit.
Just Call Makor says, I had to wait 2 minutes after following to message, but I did eventually respond with O/. Pyro Communist says, would you like to drop acid with Elmo? Romeo India Zulu says, just add 10 mints to the total. Just Call Makor says, I was so tempted to ask HATE3K if they was there.
Wait, well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't
Romeo
know
India
if,
Zulu says, yeah lol I was low-key hoping you would.
well, I guess he wouldn't show up in the,
Pyro Communist says,
the chat.
I saw HATE3K in a chat.
Oh. Do you know who they are? And they were before you were here. Damn it. I had my fingers on the wrong keys.
Just Call Makor says, I didn't want to be addict my first time in that person's stream. Just Call Makor says, but maybe next time.
So you're looking forward to being a
India
dick.
Zulu says, Cryptic Studios was in chat and people wanted to turn it into a fix this fix that stream.
Were they having issues again with the stream? I swear. Streaming is never like a one-on-one type thing like it will always work. It's so crazy. Who's shooting at me?
Pyro Communist says, are we talking about Dark Mom's stream?
Dark Mother.
Romeo India Zulu says, no, they wanted to complain about features and disconnects.
Features. Fucking damage detected. And that was the cryptic stream, or
Just Call
or the,
Makor says, if people want new features, they should play Warframe.
or was that the Triz stream where he's interviewing the guy?
Just Call Makor says, don't think they are going to get new features in STO.
Well, whenever features is the word used, it means bugs and it crashing and stuff, you know, as in features. Not like actual things that work. Put all the broken shit in the game. Things that always break and screw up or never get fixed. Like falling through a map. That's a feature. It lets you go to the basement level. I said it yesterday, I need to go ahead and like upgrade this Tetrion weapon all the way up to like epic level.
Pyro Communist says, I got gifted 2 Twitch subs today.
Cool.
Romeo India Zulu says, Cryptic has handed out codes to giveaway for content creators as a thank you for promoting our product and such. They aren't hosting these streams, but are behind the scenes involved.
Content creators.
Just Call Makover says, you should upgrade that weapon to ultimate level.
It's called epic, and it's like, yeah. Well, to upgrade, because you've wanted me. You say you want me to like help you in the ways of the Jedi when it comes to this. Well, I'd give you like a little bit of a history on the upgrading process of upgrading items in the game. Used to be a pain in the ass, a lot harder than it is now. But now it's pretty easy. That's what the dilithium does, like, for you. Before, whenever you wanted to update or upgrade anything, you had to get certain upgrades. There's like the basic upgrade to superior upgrades, and you had to either craft those or get them off the exchange, or
Just Call Makover says, I would have forced you in a voice chat tonight, but someone decided they wanted to sleep in the living room. Maybe I will force it tomorrow.
I won't be online during the day. That's for damn sure. But or you can craft update or upgrades yourself using your like the things that you gather up through the game and collect little items and stuff like that. And then you use dilithium on and the upgrade to upgrade a level. Damn it. You upgrade an item barely at all, like a few little like numbers and shit. Or what people do now, and what I mostly do, is you save up refined dilithium ore, like 40,000 of that, and you can buy these Phoenix boxes, which is the free box that was off of that station whenever you said, hey, don't forget the box. You can buy those yourself and turn them into these upgrade packs that upgrade like a tremendous amount at a time. And upgrade it all the way to the epic level, and you get the best version of that weapon that sometimes can be re-engineered / modified to do even better. And I'm not good at that shit at all. And I really should have brought a knife in here. I'm just gonna get cold anyway.
Just Call Makover says, I can get 40,000 Dilpika Oleum in like 20 minutes.
Dilpika-lium? Dilithium. Or as the text-to-speech like to call it, dilithium. So, the chat you're talking about, Riz, and everybody else, was this like the Trizander one where he was talking to a guy, the shipbuilder dude? And they were like giving away like keys and shit?
Romeo India Zulu says, no.
Alright, damn it, stop firing.
I have come here to chew bubblegum
Bear
and kick ass.
And kick ass.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Just Call Makover says, it was someone called Dark Mommy Satan my face or something like that.
Is it on my face? Did you say Dark Mommy, is it on my face? Funny. Kaboom! And there was like a cryptic was talking to him too today? Yeah. It'd be kind of cool to like get stuff from them to actually give out to people. But then again, I still don't think it's fair that console players don't get anything.
Just Call Makover says, oh god. Just Call Makover says, it's going to blow.
And are you giving it all she's got, Captain?
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Romeo
If I push it
India
any
Zulu
harder,
says,
the whole thing will
Chris was
blow.
talking to the ship guy the other day. We'll have another interview tonight. Aries will be on in the morning.
Cool.
Cryptic wasn't talking to anyone. It was just Thomas Marone. And the codes were for all platforms.
Really?
Pyro Communist says, they are called the Dark Mom Consortium.
Damn greasy shit I'm eating. Tainted love. Tainted love.
Pyro Communist says, mind you, I'd like Willow to sit on my face.
You want someone named Willow to sit on your face? Like, from the movie? The short guy?
Pyro Communist says, yes.
Weren't they gonna come out with that movie?
Romeo India Zulu
Again?
says, yes, every streamer who was given codes for all platforms. Ranging from Elite Services starter packs to the Federation Responders Bundle AMD, even a 10th Annie pack.
Really? Wow.
Just Call Makover says, so I just read a notice on Twitter that came out 3 minutes ago that anyone who plays the Steam release and did not log in through Steam will be banned. Wonder what that means. Pyro Communist
Sure they did.
says, I would have liked to have won that 1TH pack. Pyro Communist says, 10th.
Ah. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like an actual code to unlock that. That's awesome.
Romeo
Oh,
India
okay.
Zulu says, shit me too lol.
Sweet. Well, how would they like put it out there for people to win? Was it just playing certain games in the chat or something like that?
Just Call Makover says, like this. Just Call Makover says, and Mfgagia GJDG Oiser GHER5 Uatristfh.
Ah, yes.
Romeo India Zulu says, but in the stream today there was only like 3 Xbox players, so we all won by default. Huck a number from 1 to 100. Pyro Communist says, at Just Call Makover for what?
Well, that was pretty cool. So you got you a code then, Riz. Sweet, dude. Finally got a code! Yay! They really should have more for Xbox and
Just
console.
Call Makover says, who wants my Xbox Series X? I'll sell it to you for $17,000. Romeo India Zulu says, I got a code coming my way, but I won't press the issue.
Oh. Core, do you really have an Xbox Series X? You're more PC than
Murdoch says,
console.
sperm cycle engaged.
Sperm
Just Call
cycle.
Makover says, of course I do.
Well, you can, dude, you can like install Star Trek Online on that then and play as well. You can play with Riz, and he can really show you how to do stuff. Multi-platform that shit. It's not cross-play though, but
Murdoch says, just played some Aliens Fire Team with a streamer online, was fun.
with a streamer. Murdoch, what kind of issues are you having with
Murdoch
your
says,
OBS?
did you get my Discord message, Scorp?
Yes. I also replied to it.
Romeo India Zulu says, Nat, if you got PC, that's the preferred method.
Well, there are people out. I think Trizander himself, doesn't he play like both, like Xbox and PC? Man, I miss eating with my hands.
Romeo India Zulu says, he plays PS4 and PC, but he doesn't do PS streams unless there's a reason he isn't on PC.
I think whenever he does a PC stream, it isn't
Murdoch
like on
says,
a laptop.
well, I want you to look at how I have it visually sometime using Discord stream. I can stream my desktop, however, the biggest issue is my virus program thinks Chatbot is malware, so it's a false positive, couldn't fix it. Murdoch says, but besides that it's sound issues.
Oh, it's still the ongoing problem with the sounds. Well, can't you tell your antivirus or whatever that Chatbot's okay? Chatbot is kind of like a virus. I mean, you can script inside of it. It's a janky version of a chatbot. I'd like to create my own. God, this crazy ass shit. I'm not too well versed in the method of creating a bot from scratch.
Murdoch says, I tried, turned everything off, and I couldn't find the pathway to make an exception, so worst case scenario Chatbot has been compromised and is full of worms. Dunno. Murdoch says,
it wouldn't be the case.
Hoping that's not the case though.
That shouldn't be. It just probably opens up
Murdoch
some ports
says,
and stuff.
I googled it and a few others had the same issue.
Is it
Romeo
the
India
particular,
Zulu says, I hate to do this bro, but I wanna see Triss interview Tumorboy. So I'm gonna go for a bit.
Oh yeah, dude, go man. Yeah. You can be our on-scene reporter. Yeah. Riz is out in the field tonight. He's on Trizander's stream, getting all the information about the next interview.
Just
it's like a
Paul
press
McCoy
conference.
Says, action cuts off the person's head, only leaving his tongue connected. Just Call McCower says, you can keep your tongue.
You can keep your tongue. Yes, I watched that. Dude, when is that King guy gonna... Is he dead yet? Is he dead yet? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Go over there and check things out for us.
Just Call McCower says, you literally watch him die before the credits roll.
Is that what happened to him,
Romeo
though?
India Zulu says, LOL, as far as I know Tumorboy does bridges, so it's how it's gonna go. But I'm curious.
He does bridges?
And apparently he may be giving away codes, so for those interested. Sorry. That's poaching.
Poaching. Yeah, let me know how that works out, how it goes. Yeah, I wasn't aware, like, I watched it, but I didn't know if he actually died or just went unconscious. Because there were certain times in the whole show I kind of thought, is he dead? Did he just die? Then the dinner table, did he die? So
Murdoch
like,
says, what happened?
on House of the Dragon, I want to call it Lord of the Rings for some damn reason, but it's not. Game of Thrones House of the Dragon. The king guy on there has been
Murdoch
like
says,
dying for the past.
I haven't seen this week's one.
Well, you know he's
Murdoch
been like
says,
rotting.
No spoilers.
Yeah, but you know he's like been sick all the time. So
Murdoch
when the hell's he
says,
gonna die?
Muted LOL.
That's the whole question, is like, when the hell's he gonna die? Because he's like keeps rotting away or whatever. Muted. Yeah, if you haven't watched it, I'm not gonna bring any of that up. I wasn't going to anyway, but Core did it, and I just followed the leader. So the biggest concern with your OBS is the fact that the audio is causing more of the issues. Is it what is it doing, like the echoing, or like it was before, or what?
Just Call McCower says, yeah, when Damon stole that dude's dragon and destroyed King's Landing. That shit was insane. Murdoch says, I just want to show you what I got going on. I'm too tired to even talk about it now.
Gotcha. It's easier to talk with words than it is to type them out, yeah. If I wasn't such a son of a bitch, I'd put it up there like over Discord, everybody talk or whatever. I mean, I could. You wouldn't get much out of me though, because I'd just be listening. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Inverted Paradox is logged on. Cool. I hadn't seen him in a while. Okay, is that both of them? Nice. Okay. And that, let's see, a minute 25. Let me run over here. Dun 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 dun. I don't know what the hell kind of pork this is. It's full of fat. There's like barely any meat in it. I'm complaining. Personal shields losing power. So how many more episodes though are there, like, of House of Dragon or whatever? How many is it totaling? Apparently I need to be watching Star Trek Prodigy.
Just Call Makor says, and so Dr. Bensong hopes that his next leap will take him back to the place, and people, and street, and year, and solar system that he calls home. Just Call Makor says, 10 I believe.
And what's the episode number at right now? I don't even know. Alright, well, y'all just stay out there then. Oh yeah, finally
Just
coming.
Call
Man.
Makor says, 8.
So we're at 8, like 8 just came out. This is past Sunday. And that'll be it for those actors and stuff. Talk to Commander Arnold. Somebody give me a shield and I'll push this fucker out of the way. You don't scare me, son. You just don't scares me. Oh yeah? Bow up to your ass. Don't make me put out my one thing that I've only got. In a day or two. Talking away. Good to go to work
Just
early
Call
tomorrow.
Makor says, why would that be it for those actors and stuff? There is only one switch of main actors and that was episode 6. No more swaps are happening.
Well, I mean, like, whenever this is over, though, that's like it for the story of these, whoever the hell they are, right? House Targaryen or whatever. And then it's gonna like be a different time or something from different ones and shit like that. I have no idea. I can't even
Just
follow
Call
what's going on.
Makor says, yes, and then we get another story in that house.
Ah. So I can't keep
Just
up with
Call
what the hell's
Makor
going on.
says, a different Targaryen then.
A different Targaryen then? Targaryen. So Matt Smith, is he like done after this is over then? He needs to go back to Doctor Who.
Just Call Makora says, that is correct. He will never act again after this season is over.
Never act again. He's done with acting, he's done with you, and he hates you too. He runs off. Dun 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 dun. I was gonna wait for a Rex to show up, but I guess not. Okay, well we'll just turn in what we have there. Reputation, Dyson Joint Command, trade in marks. Do that. Again. Trade these in. Clear that off. That gave us 105. That's a pretty good start. Omicron division. Change character. La-di-da-di-da. It's that one and only D-O-double-G Snoop Dogg, motherfucker. Da-di-da-di-da. D-R-E. I click on it harder every time. Yeah. I get so excited whenever there's like talk of UFO stuff happening. Like up at the moon. One of these days, Alice, one of these days. Zoom! Wrong one.
Bang, zoom.
Because I've got this theory in my head, which I'm guessing a lot of people do have it if they believe a certain thing. If the pyramids were not built by the ancient Egyptians, which clearly they've said that they didn't. They just found them and took them over and rebuilt on them. That a civilization in the 13,500 some odd years ago are the ones that actually did create the pyramids themselves, and they built it as a power plant for wireless energy. Where would those ancient people be today, technology-wise, if they could do that back then? Just using like stone, rock, and the understanding of minerals and materials and how they can function and do that, and, you know, and being the ability to like lift heavy objects with sound waves. Just imagine how far they came, or how far they may have gone past that. You know, like they talk about the great floods and stuff that that wiped out a lot of the Earth population and all that, which there is factual evidence that there was a flood. There's no doubt about that. But what happened to the other races of beings that, you know, what would they have done before that would have happened? Because they would have already exceeded the need to like just have little dwellings that would flood. They'd probably would have been able to create, you know, little safety areas or ships of some sort that could go under the water that possibly could allow the species to survive.
Says, oh right, Smallville Oliver Queen is in this episode of Quantum Leap.
Yeah, he's
Romeo
in the
India
episode.
Zulu says, update, Tumor Boy does more than bridges, he is a senior environmental artist, so he makes the ground you're walking on lol. They just spoke a little about map breaking.
Map breaking? How to break a map? Cool. News correspondent Riz in the field, everybody.
Romeo India Zulu says, going places you shouldn't be able to go.
Ah, that would be, what's Cal Tip and Mike, right? Because he's always doing that stuff. Well, they need to get in there and fix shit if they don't want that to happen. Instead of blaming that on players cheating or whatever. If they're exploiting something that's already in the game, you know, that they won't fix and they are aware of, then that's on them. That's on the player. The player finds the errors that need to be fixed. They are the beta testers. So anyway, say like a huge flood came and
Romeo India Zulu says, he didn't say anything of that sort, just it was mentioned. He isn't for or against.
Ah, okay.
Romeo India Zulu says, as you were, back in a bit.
As you were. You're dismissed, he says. I know. I'm just playing. King Riz has had enough of your discussion. But, like, say, okay, if this species had 13,500 years to advance themselves enough, we would look at them, like, you know, as if, you know, they lived here first, we came later on, or whatever, or something, and, there was a huge flood, and they're thinking, okay, let these people try to survive themselves, or whatever, and we'll just get in our little ships we've created, or whatever, or underground dwelling, and just live in the sea or something. So say some of them go to the sea, and some of them go to the nearest object that's in space, that's equivalent to the Earth, or next to the Earth, which would be the moon. And they, you know, take over the moon, or live inside of the moon, and do whatever they do in the moon. Well, you know, then you fast forward a few more years after the flood is over, and these people come back, you know, just to check on the Earth or whatever like that, and they see that humanity has actually risen from the ashes of the flood or whatever, or, you know, and they didn't die off or whatever. So they're like, what could we do to ensure that they can be obedient to us or whatever? So they're like, okay, we'll pretend we're like their gods. So then, you know, the mythology of the gods stuff starts happening, and it's actually these ancient beings that are already on the planet, that have been here long before we ever were. You know, some of them living under the ocean, you know, some of them living in the middle of like little places in Earth, maybe Antarctica because it's the lowest place, or if you were to get away from some sort of a flood that was happening all over, the two places you could possibly go are the poles, right? Because that's like where the ice caps are, and it's where everything kind of goes away from, I would think, like higher up elevation or whatever, the egg shape or whatever. I don't know. Just speculating, right? So there's like little caverns that you can go into, the Antarctica and North Pole. Probably travel through the Earth through like a hole or whatever that they've created, little way to zoom around it easier. And then you have the ones that live up on the moon, that have separated themselves and probably evolved differently by living up there. So, you know, fast forward again a few times throughout the human history, and people look at these ships flying around. these things, you know, and things come down and say, sacrifice this to me and I will give you this. I will teach you how to to plant seeds. I'll teach you how to do that or whatever. Give me gold, mine this for me, whatever, you know. And then they start worshiping them. They start building structures in them. They start, you know, treating them as if they're the gods of the universe. When in reality, they're just ancient
Cairo Communist says, acid.
ancient civilizations that have always lived on Earth or in the Earth, and we just took over the outer part of the planet after so long. So then you fast forward to like a time when they're becoming more aware, or we're becoming more aware of the existence of something else. So what if they're not aliens that everyone keeps saying, oh, look at that, it's an alien ship? What if they're just other species that have always lived on or in Earth, above Earth, that are from Earth? They're just highly advanced and don't wish to like interact with us, so they stay to themselves unless something catastrophic is going to happen. Then all of a sudden, like, we've discovered like how to make the atomic bomb. So then they're like, okay, well, they're going to destroy the planet, but they're probably okay with destroying the outer crust of it. But then they're like, well, what if it actually does something to the inner part of the planet where we live? So there's a problem. So then they come out of the shadows, flying around in their ships and stuff, you know, and trying to monitor us and test and all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking, like, what if Elon Musk at one time was correct when he said there are no aliens? What if they're just the advanced civilizations of the Atlanteans, of other species that have just live here and we barely ever see, you know? I'm just thinking out loud. And then, say, rewind time way back before all that, million of years or so, when these beings lived on Mars, or what we call Mars. They probably had another name for it. Lived there, did whatever. You know, something happens. The planet is starting to tear itself apart because of reasons that have happened. Who knows? They probably like accidentally brought it upon themselves. And the magnetic what is that? Damn it! Is, you know, the atmosphere and shit starts leaving the planet or whatever. This blah, fuck you, brain, you piece of shit. Anyway, the planet's in a catastrophic decay type thing. It's soon to be uninhabitable. So they're like, what the hell do we do, right? And they're like, okay, well, the planet that we can live on that's closest, that has, you know, rocky surface, plant life or whatever, that they've probably like gone back and forth to check out, colonized a little bit, but not full colony, you know, just kind of scoped out, being the planet Earth that we call Earth, and they probably call something else. So they just like leave the planet, leave Mars, and settle on living on Earth. But in order to survive on Earth, after surviving on Mars, they had to adapt, you know, change their biology a little bit, because they're smart enough to do that, you know. Adaptation. There's more gravity, so therefore generations go by of the Martian creatures, who are apparently 9 foot tall. They start to decrease in height, little bit by little, gaining more muscle mass because of the gravity. I mean, that's what Superman would have done, right? Like, comes from Krypton.
Elmo, I want to ask you a question. Would you like to drop acid with Elmo?
No, thank you, Elmo. No, Elmo, we don't want to do that. So, like, okay, one of the things they do, they come down to the Earth. Well, the continental shift and everything there is a little different, so it's like one landmass, so they land in the middle of that landmass. Just so happens, today, the middle of the landmass would be right there in the middle of Africa. Where life is supposedly originated from. If you check back in your DNA, if you ever do one of the DNA test things, it'll always have like that one little speck that says like from here and then branches off to everywhere else in the world, And no matter where you're from, it's always like right there. Like life began on the continent we call Africa. Right in the area that's kind of center to it, more of like a deserty area right now. So they start living on Earth. Start doing things. Their civilization was based off of mineralization of quartz rocks and things, and that's how they got power. So they build structures.
Just call
to
Makover
help.
says, I need to call the space shuttle, make sure you.
When you enter the space shuttle, make sure you, and then leaps away.
You've got mail.
You've got mail. I'm just saying, like, what if that's what it's been this whole time? It's just a generation of survivors that live here with us. And we were like, ape-type people. And they genetically modified us by splicing in their own DNA with the local life form that was the biggest at the time. Humanity kind of coming up. And they're like, let's see if we can create some workers or some shit like that. And they created humans out of their genetic
Just call
stuff.
Makover says, because that isn't what happened.
Not saying it did or didn't, but what if it did? What if that's what it has been all this time? It's not aliens. It's just ancestors. The ancients, as you can call them. They've already got like all this advanced technology. You had the Tic Tac ship encounter with the Navy back in 2002 or 4, one of the two, I can't remember. The recent one within the past 4 months. I mean, what if like tomorrow like a District 9 thing were to happen, where like there's like a ship just hovering over some place in the world or several places? How would we take that? Would our mouth just drop? Like if it just sat there for a moment and it was this thing just hovering over us, visually there for like, a few hours, and we're just sitting there like, what the hell is this? How would humanity take that? Aside from like what's seen in the movies and stuff. What would you personally think if that were going to happen? Would you be like, oh shit, we're going to die?
Just call Makover says, because science says that isn't what happened. There would be evidence of this being the case, and there is none. I mean shit. There is trapped viruses and genetic material in Antarctica. If there was an advanced civilization before us, there would be evidence of this.
Well, if you go back in time, the Earth changes. Terrain changes. Who's to say, like, in 1,000,000 years, if humanity dies off, would our buildings still exist? I mean, so far they found that the Egyptians did not build the pyramids. They just found them and added to it. change the face of the Sphinx to whatever it is now. I mean, yeah. I mean, we only think our history is a certain way, but it's always changing. We're figuring new things out. We found that Columbus...
He just kept talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic so that no one had a chance to interrupt. It was really quite hypnotic.
Just Paul McCower says, the earth and terrain changes, but there is still evidence of the past. Just like we know there used to be one massive landmass and it all split apart because the evidence of this exists.
Yeah. Yeah, what do they call that? Like Pangea or something? Or what we call it to be called that? I'm just throwing out ideas, like the what ifs. You know. Evidence can be fabricated. It can be weird. Time travel. That sort of thing. Like the head of that tool that was found in a carbon dated rock that was like millions of years old or whatever like that, but it was like a, what kind of tool was that? It was like a hammer or something, or a pick of some sort that couldn't have like just been put into something like that before. But radiocarbon dating like put it back like way a long time ago.
I like tomatoes, I like ketchup, but soup and V8 are too much.
I just love the fact that those sounds have the Judas when he's talking there. It's like the goofy sounds in the background are fine. I'm just throwing that out there, like all this stuff. I mean, it's speculated and could be fact that like Tesla himself found out the secret of the pyramid before anyone else did, and that's where he came up with his Tesla coil idea. Or either you believe Tesla himself when he says that he just listened to the universe, and the universe gave him the ideas to create that. Because the man believed that he was receiving information from the universe. Messages that he would hear. Hell, he made a flying saucer. He's got, well, yeah, or either he had blueprints for one. But I think that would be kind of awesome, though. If all of a sudden, like, what we call an alien species were to just show up. And be like, hello, we come in peace. To serve man. Would you be frightened? Would you say, oh shit, the end is nigh, or whatever? Would they just obliterate everyone? I mean, if you go by the government blue book about all the alien species and stuff that are supposedly out there, some for humanity, some against humanity, secret wars and shit like that, then what do you do? How do you think about that? Which one would come out first saying, okay, here, and then all of a sudden, like, the Vulcans show up and say, nope, we protect these people.
Indeed.
Or like, what is the movie, or actually the books and stuff like that about Hitchhiker's Guide, where it's like mice actually own the Earth and have a contract signed to like have it brought back or whatever. Well, then, you know, stuff. Yeah. When you think of like the other stuff that's underneath in the Earth, I mean, they found like, what was it, a second ocean that's under the actual ocean or whatever. Caverns that are like massively huge that aren't too far deep, like way deep, that could be like several cities could fit within one of them and still have plenty of room around it. What if that's the journey to the center of the earth that Jules Verne was talking about, you know, in his little fictional book that may have not actually been fiction? But what if like that was actually a story he heard someone telling, and he went to interview the guy and just wrote a book about the guy's experience, or something that the guy heard that he knew to be true. So he comes out with Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is not an actual center, but just a cavern under the earth. Like if you were to go into like a mountain, and then several layers down, and then there was just this vastness of open area with the dinosaur that was still alive, you know. And you thought, oh wow, I'm in the center of the earth, because you don't know how deep down it is whenever you're, you know, from back then. What if it was true? And it just, you know, became a type of fictional story. The belief is there for me. I want to believe. Maybe that's my problem. You know. And I want them to take that woolly mammoth they had, liquid blood that they found up in Siberia, and turn it into a real woolly mammoth. Bring one back. Because they've got the DNA for that shit. Perfectly preserved in the ice. Liquid blood. Thousands, hundreds of thousands years old. Millions, perhaps.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Where the hell did that go? Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, doo, 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 doo. Teal'c, you got the run, don't you? Teal'c's got the runs. Battle strategies, sweeping strikes, warhead, and suppressing fire. Let's see. Another thing you can do on here that I haven't done in a damn long while. Come on, everybody walk this way. Walk this way. Because we're going to go out this way if we can. Like how I can just run around without even knowing where the hell I'm going. Alright, what do we want to trade off here? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Motion accelerator. Okay. Teal'c, don't you dare. Did you really? You sure fucking did, didn't you? Ah, dude, you gave us motion accelerator. I'm gonna wait on that. I wanted to see how fast I could go, Teal'c. Shit. No, 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 no. Don't turn it back on. The very bad Teal'c. Bad Jaffa. Bad Jaffa. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool down. Because motion accelerator for him is a speed and physical damage buff. Control immunity. Affects friend and self at 10 max. 24% bonus melee damage. 24% run speed for 15 seconds. That's 15 seconds. 24%. Okay. Immunity to run speed debuffs and all that good shit to whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm trying to let that recharge. Oh, damn it. Fucking thing sucks. Never mind. We'll wait on that. So we can do the Rex first. But I was wanting to, because those can stack. You get motion accelerators, they stack, right? You get faster and faster. That's what I want to do. No, y'all didn't. Pieces of shit. God, that pisses me off. And God said unto him, I know, my son. It's fun to watch you get mad. What if God wasn't one of us? Just a retard on a bus. You fire at it a little bitch. Just a little bitch. A little bitch. Just a little bitch. Just a little bitch. You wait till somebody else shows up. See how well they're going to do. Okay, they're going to kill it because they have that damn ball lightning. That anyone can get if they've ever done the, you know, got some Rise of Low Linettes. But I refuse to get that because I think it's cheating.
All 3 silos are under Allied control.
All 3 silos are under.
Bow down before the almighty bunghole. Coabasanda la Paratoya. Masmaniparo, no! I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole.
Put your hands behind your back.
Are you threatening me?
Throw the book at him, Thirth. Take him to jail. He's a weirdo and no one likes him anyway.
You must release the almighty bunghole. You will not hurt the mighty bunghole. I will resist. I will resist. Stay on me. Stop. You must release me now.
No bite.
You will not restrain the almighty bunghole.
Hello, Samurai. Okay, now we get a chance to, well, 3 minutes going by for that. That increases run speed by 20%. I want to get that going. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, well, anyway, we have for ourselves...
Samuraith says,
100,
you will
101
not restrain Scorp.
101% run speed for 25 seconds. For motion accelerator 5. So let's put 5 and Tilk together to make 6. So we'll have him launch that. Boom. I'll launch mine. Boom. And that should be 2 versions of that running
Pyro
at the same
Communist
time.
says,
Your name changed. So he's giving me his boost for 15 seconds, and I'm giving him my boost. So that should make me run faster. If I were to couple it with that and that, that'd make it even faster. I think I like that. It's really odd. Like, the motion accelerator, it just stopped. Motion accelerator stopped. Shit. Damn it. But Tilk is right there with me, though. He's behind me. He's right there. But you get that, what is it, the kit, versatile kit or whatever, to where you can have an engineer or science have a motion accelerator whenever they're not tactical, because only tactical can have motion accelerator. But if you do the versatile kit thing, you can it'll like comes with it or something. But it's only for 8 seconds, and it's not very fast, which I think is so stupid. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the park for this one and go up here and deposit those credits. Yay. Yay, buddy. How you doing there, buddy? Doing okay, buddy? What are you for, man? Okay, let's go back to Tilk. And give him back another different something or whatever. Ambush. I want him to have ambush. Yeah.
Indeed.
Indeed. Suppressing fire though, run speed, all damage. Yeah, he can have ambush, cause that'll give him a lot more too. Maybe even target optics would help. To self, all damage. To himself, he gets damaged 189% more for 15 seconds. Critical. And suppressing fire, 60.3 all damage for 10.8 seconds. So what if he has? Okay, that's more, right? Negative 60.3 all damage for 10.8 seconds. Or is it dash? Who knows? Plus 15 critical to self, critical severity, and perception. What if I give him that? We'll test him out with that for now.
Samuraith says, I never experimented with suppressing fire.
Yeah, I don't know like the good combo of who to give what when it comes to all that. I've just been putting different ones on Tilk the whole time because, you know, in that one episode of Stargate SG-1 where it was like Mitchell and Tilk were some Jaffa camp or whatever where these Jaffa could turn invisible. I gave him invisibility because of that on one of them. I try to give him what Tilk would have. Because I look at like O'Neill on here as having motion accelerator because of those arm gauntlets they had in that one episode where they all run fast and all that kind of stuff or whatever. So that's why I have him having a motion accelerator. Plus, on here it comes in handy because the Dyson requires you to run a lot. Die, son. No, father. And quick note to everyone who doesn't know, playing this outside of Steam because Steam was not connecting to the internet. Connection errors. Core looked it up and other people were having the problem, so I directly launched Star Trek Online instead of running through Steam. So this is not counting toward hours played towards Steam, any kind of achievements, which it doesn't have them anyway. Which doesn't matter. It just shows you that the game can be played outside of Steam is all. Wait. Federation Disciples. 6 days on that still. Science officers. Hello there, science officer. Ass fister. A science ass fister. Research. Going to do some research. Not research, but research. Research and development, Captain.
Pyro Communist says, I never run STO though, stream only the EXE.
Steam? You don't use Steam? Yeah, it can be ran directly or ARC or whatever, but it didn't want to do that earlier for some reason. Except for ARC. It wanted me to re-download the whole damn game. I'm thinking, why can't I just point the ARC like version to the same folder as the Steam one so that it's like the same damn game? What the fudge? Jim Hadar Kirak. He is Kirak, hear him roar.
Pyro Communist says, I don't want to lock STO to stream only.
Stream? Are you saying stream on purpose, or do you mean Steam? Because I'm saying Steam. S-T-E-A-M. Steam. I think you mean Steam. I think that's what you're actually saying, but there's a R, like an R there for some reason. So you don't have it linked. You don't have like ARC or STO linked to Steam, like the login thing they did years ago, or was it years ago or just last year? I can't remember. Where they gave everybody the option to move them together and all that. Wait a minute, have we talked about this before, about the codes? I can't remember now. Talking away. Oh, I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shine away. Oh, I'll be coming for your love, okay. Take on me. Take me on. But anyway, I don't think they have it where you can merge Steam and Stow as one thing anymore anyway. Which, who was I talking to about? There was no way to get like a code, right? Because someone signed up, got the code.
Pyro Communist says, I'm not stupid enough to link games to one launcher only.
Well, it's either like, well, Stow is its own launcher. It just logs in with Steam, so you don't have to worry about logging in. It's you just put Steam with Stow, or launch Stow through Arc. I mean, there's 3 options, but I have mine going through Steam because it keeps up with your game time. You have the screen cap option. Screen recording if you want to do that. But I don't know why. I mean, like, one way or the other, if you want to use the codes and stuff that they have online, I think it has to be linked somehow to one or the other. You have to have like an Arc login and everything for that. There was something about Arc. I don't know, who was it that came in the chat that time, or the stream chat or whatever, and said they were having an issue with it doing that because they weren't aware of any codes, and they couldn't like merge them, or they couldn't put the code in because the account that they had for themselves was not the same one or something. I can't remember. And why would it be stupid to merge, or to not merge, but to link the games together, or link them to Steam? I mean, why would that be bad? It hasn't been bad for me. I mean, I haven't had any issue with it, even whenever it was available, and it still kind of is for me. I mean, it was an option to put them together to make it a little easier for everyone. Instead of having to run Star Trek through the Arc launcher, which, I mean, all my gaming that I do virtually comes just through Steam. I mean, I have the Epic launcher for the Epic only stuff. Like, I think I still have some sort of Fortnite installed. I need to get rid of that because I never played Fortnite. Unreal Engine, I have that installed because of the Unreal. Why ever I did, I don't know. But mostly, it's just nice to have them all kind of in the same thing. I mean, and even in Steam, you know, you can like add non-Steam games to the Steam launcher just to have it as a shortcut. That way, you know, all your games are kind of just in a little detailed line for you. You can just see all of them at once. And that's pretty awesome. And even if you use the big picture mode from Steam to make it into like the console version, you have like little icons and shit, and logos and labels and whatnot on there. And I suppose I'm just stupid. One of those stupid people out there that did it. God, I love Sabotage. Sabotage. That's pretty cool. Sabotage again. Yay.
Pyro Communist says, I will be back. I'm going to go kiss Willow.
I don't know who Willow is. But okay. Have fun. Yay, we did it. Run, run, Rudolph.
I am Cornholio. I need tippy for my bunghole.
Hello, Darth Dragonborn 107. How are you doing today? This eve night morning. Evening might. Evening mate, how you doing there? I'm doing
Darth
okay.
Dragonborn 107 says, doing my endeavors.
Ooh, yeah, endeavors. I hadn't even looked at what endeavors are today. Complete 3 different gamma quadrants. Oh my god. Destroy Voth ships. Destroy destructible torpedoes. Defeat Herc attendant's ground. Ew, it's a nasty night. Nasty, nasty night. Ew. I updated the list on
Romeo India Zulu says, there was a time-lapse screenshot thing on his progress from base template to finished product of the Yorktown Bridge. Pretty cool. He even inst'd the Dyson Rex in there and I'll be damned, it fit. Pyro Communist says, I have returned.
He inserted a Dyson Rex in the bridge? And it fit? Damn, that's a big bridge.
Murdoch says, that's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said. She inserted it in there and it fit. Man. Back, put it in there, man.
Romeo India Zulu says, posted.
Posted. No trespassing. They killed
Later.
Later. Oh, I found out why my my SND search command was not working. Well, it was working, but like whenever you type it and then type the command and then a brief like little word of what you're looking for in the sound, why it wasn't working for certain things was because it wasn't matching uppercase and lowercase with what was typed by me. But now it will, like this. Let me show you. Let me show you. S&D, S-E-R-C-H. I want to search the command B and B for anything that says Beavis NS. And Beavis NS would be the new series. And it will find the command, and it will tell you like what number and what is the file name associated with that number. So 24, 25, and 26 is from the new season or new series that's out there. And those sound clips are from those series. That's one of the little bloops that I made. Dun, 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 dun. Which that can totally backfire. Someone can type in like, if they just want to see all Beavis only sounds, it can flood the whole damn chat with it. I'd recommend not doing it, but I'm not going to do a damn thing to stop you. I mean, it's not that important of a chat anyway for it to matter. Maybe I can have it PM the person, like direct message them. Would that be better than flooding the chat with it? I don't know. It's a work in progress type thing anyway. It's nothing official yet. Like it ever will be. Like it will even matter. I mean, damn. I'm talking like it actually matters. I always know which one that one is. Play all sounds back to back. What is it, like over 600 and something sounds now that I have in total? That reminds me, I need to add the one for Curly, or do I have that
Just
added?
Paul McCower says, Quantum leaped for the week.
Quantum leaped for the week? You watched it, didn't you? Now I'm jealous. Jealous, because I'm out getting mine. Ready? You're making the fit 8, man. Good, yeah, ring out like a bear. Say what? I want to say with this. I cannot find that version of Ice Ice Baby that I'm looking for. Dupe. See, Kagan has motion accelerator, so I can have him boost me with motion accelerator. And then I can go doop doop, and then bam, I got motion accelerator. Bam balam, boom, back buddy, bam balam. And it's not too bad of a version of it. Oh, somebody forgot to get their little orb thingies. I'll get them, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll go up this way. Motion accelerator should start wearing off. I stopped and it kept going with the momentum. The momentum. There's a rock there. Okay. In a day. Hi, everybody. I slid in. I just slid in. The shit that I slid in was really sticky. Oh, yeah. So the bridge creator guy, tell him to make some more damn bridges for shit. Let me make the interior to a lot of the ships that I want to have an interior to already. I've known a wind so cold and seen the darkest days. But now the winds I feel are only winds of shame. Wouldn't it be cool, like, you know, those ships that you can actually see the bridge in, like the new Enterprise, you know, Strange New Worlds version of Enterprise, or whatever. Time warp. I don't know. I don't have a sound for that. But wouldn't it be cool, like, because you can kind of like peek in if you're another ship, you can look inside and see their bridge. Wouldn't it be neat if they like had their character in there, like this little mini version of them sitting at the captain's seat?
Just says, theorizing that one could travel to parallel Earths. Collage student Quinn Mallory picked up the timer and vanished.
He awoke to find himself trapped in the other universe, stretching his arms out really wide and looking for a whore on every corner of a street. A rapist from a nearby prison. Ooh, it's about to pop a Rex, yo. They better pop a Rex. You're gonna pop a Rex. I'm starting to run low with my medication. That means it's about time to go back and get it refilled. I don't want to do that. It pisses me off and makes me bored. Going out of my way just to take medication. If I don't take certain one, it'd probably kill me. How about them apples? Just miss a dose for a day. Boom. You're at risk. Isn't that fun? They get you on some shit, and then you can't get off of it because your body's used to that shit. Yeah. Yay, they took care of that real quick and really happy for them.
Just Call Makora says, theorizing that one could live beyond many lifetimes. The Doctor was exterminated and regenerated.
Regenerations? They teased the regeneration in the trailer. I've got 2 legs. I've got 2 legs. I've got 2 arses. I've got 2 arses. Oh, I got a penis again.
Murdoch says, they call him the Regenerator.
The Regenerator? Rated R.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, he turned into a woman and now he's gonna turn back into a man, a gay man. Just Call Makora says, if Chinball really wants to piss off fans.
Ball, Chinball.
Just Call Makora says, he will regenerate Jodie's doctor outside the TARDIS.
Yeah. They usually always take it into the TARDIS, doesn't they? Doesn't he, they, she? He, they, she.
Murdoch says, my Pangus is regenerating.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings a gay man. Now, is that going to set you off from, I'm talking Darth Dragon. Is that going to set you off from watching Doctor Who? Depending on who they cast and how this person maybe will be in the show, or like, are you going to take like his real life self, this person who's going to be the next Doctor, and judge the Doctor in the show off of this person in real life versus this person portraying the Doctor? Is the Doctor going to be gay? Is that going to be an issue with anyone? It doesn't matter to me. As long as the damn story makes some damn sense and the guy could actually pull off, like, being Doctor-esque, Make me believe he's the
Darth
Doctor.
Dragonborn 107 says, I'll still watch it but I sadden because they force so much snowflake BS on a show meant for fun.
Yeah. I kind of agree. I mean, it's like, it's meant to be a certain way, but they try to just turn it into something else, just to satisfy the new ways of the world or some shit. I mean, Russell T Davies himself, since he's gay, he had a partner partner
Murdoch
who died.
says, so many shows like that now. Watch the original Alien movie. So badass.
And he never, like, whenever he was...
Just Call McCower says, it is RTD. I have faith the character will be done right.
Yeah.
Even if the actor is a gay person.
Yeah, because RTD himself, like I say, he's gay. Had a partner who died or whatever. Sorry for that. But his version of the Doctor, you know, worked no matter what. It didn't matter, you know.
Murdoch says, yeah, RTD2 is totally gay, I agree.
Not R2D2. Russell T. Davies. He brought back Doctor Who back in 2005. And
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, I know Disney is taking a stand and saying enough is enough. Look at Kathleen Kennedy's BS with the sequel trilogy and Solo.
Kathleen Kennedy again. Aren't people like pissed off at her though? Like fans and shit. I mean, I don't stick to like Star Wars close enough to like say, oh hey, you're doing wrong by this of Star Wars and stuff. I mean, the version of Star Wars that I know of is just it's
Murdoch
over already.
Says, yes, she ruins a lot. Solo was okay though.
It was so low. It was so low that they had to make it a movie. So low.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, hell, Disney and Lucasfilm already said the sequel trilogy isn't even in the prime canon anymore.
The sequel trilogy? Oh, the thing with Rey and Luke and stuff like that? Like with what's his face? Kylo Ren or whatever. Like he's not canon.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, yes, the poorly written Mary Sue and Ben Swallow. Murdoch says, yet all that must have been an alternate reality.
So that's how they're playing it off now? Like it was just not canon, but just for them to just put out there for people to mock or whatever?
Darth Dragonborn 107 says,
Fever Dream.
Fever Dream.
Damn, Fever Dreams are something else too, you know? You think about something, you'll dream about that shit when you have a fever. You'll obsess over that, your brain just locks into it. So what do they like why do they say it's not canon then? I mean, what about their, you know, like Mandalorian stuff now too? Are they saying that's not canon? Or just anything outside of that particular like time frame? So Luke is still alive in Star Wars as an old man and never force ghosted himself and mind teleported himself over to Leia, and Ben was never obsessed over his grandfather and all that kind of stuff. I'm just curious. I'm not trying to like be rude or anything like that.
Just Paul McCower says, show me the article that states that it isn't canon. From what I understand it is canon, but future movies may not reference the trilogy that much. But Luke is still dead. Kylo Ren is still a Chad, and the trilogy is still stupid as hell. Darth Dragonborn 107 says, yup, the sequel trilogy isn't canon anymore, it's Legends material now.
Are the actors aware that this happened? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Does that mean that Harrison Ford has to come back as Han Solo? Since he was so excited that Han finally
Murdoch
died.
Says, I had read some time ago that they are going to write something that does in fact make the sequels a sort of alternate reality. Not sure if they are still going to do that.
Like
Darth
the
Dragonborn
Kelvin
107
universe.
says, yes, and most of them have already said they're not returning to Star Wars.
Well, yeah, Harrison Ford's always he wanted to like Han to die in like the original set, like like I think the second movie he was just done, but they had him come back, and then he wanted him to actually physically like be seen to have died, like for reals, and so yeah,
Murdoch
Harrison
says
Ford's never coming
he
back.
didn't want to get typecast forever as that.
Yeah. So Harrison Ford was excited. But if it's not canon...
Pyro Communist says, I want to see Miss Mary Sue get her ass beat by Starkiller.
But if it's not canon anymore or whatever, that means that Han is still alive. Or perhaps still alive. And not killed off that way. Which means Harrison has to come back as Han Solo. No! No, I'm kidding.
Murdoch says, I want to get inside Miss Mary Sue's ass.
Mary Sue.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, I want to see Miss Mary Sue get her ass kicked by Ravan.
That's so Maven. Mary Sue. You talking about what's her face? That always has her mouth open? Like a catfish. No, I'm kidding.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says,
Ray.
Ray.
Okay, I got you, Ray, yeah. Mary Sue Ray. Did you not like that? What about the Emperor and all that kind of stuff in the story arc? Vader. Would you say, though, in Kenobi, that the Vader stuff was pretty damn awesome? It's what everybody wanted. They could care less about Ben Kenobi. They wanted to see Vader.
Everyone knows it's Butters.
That's me.
Or like the whole thing of like these Star
Darth
Wars
Dragonborn
shows.
107 says, also someone's been looking at the R34 section of Ray if you some pin for dat Maru Su ass.
Simping for dat to Maru Su ass? Mary Sue ass? Isn't that one of the forbidden words of Twitch for some damn reason? I don't know why. Words are just words. It's like the whole thing, like, you can have a 18 and over, like, stream where you can swear, you can do whatever the hell, instead of, like, not showing certain things on screen, but you can just talk dirty, trash, and all that kind of shit. But you can't have the word shit or anything in the title. You can't even have the word turd in the title for a stream. They get all anal. But you can talk all about it through that whole damn stream. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense.
Pyro Communist says, getting his ass beat again is what made Vader put all this shit in the past and become the Jedi killing badass he become.
I mean, they're gonna like come out with like a Vader only type story thing, Like since I don't read any kind of comic book stuff or not, but there's like this one comic about, I think it's a canon comic type thing to one part of Star Wars. I can't fucking remember. It doesn't matter really. But it's like Vader befriended a stormtrooper and like best friended and all that kind of shit or whatever. And there's like a story around them and their friendship. Until the friend found out that Vader was really like evil to the core, and just did not give a shit about like killing anybody.
Pyro Communist says, watch as they try to make Vader gay and trans. Darth Dragonborn 107 says, Vader didn't fight Kenobi, Anakin fought Kenobi and got his ass handed to him hardcore. Just Call Makor says, it is because free speech only protects you from the government, not private entities, so Twitch can do whatever they want, and since Twitch/Amazon want ad revenue, they are going to do whatever they can to please them and not streamers.
Ra ra ooh la la, Roma ra ah ah. Gaga, ooh la la. Anakin fought Kenobi. So you're thinking Anakin fought Kenobi twice instead of it being Vader fighting Kenobi. It's just Anakin fighting Kenobi. So that wasn't Darth Vader we saw fighting
Communist
Kenobi.
says, I want Starkiller to be canon. Murdoch says, Vader's equipment was replaced with a laser cannon.
Ever watch Chad Vader? That shit right there is funny as hell. Chad is the younger brother of Darth Vader. He's trying to take over the grocery store and be the night shift manager. Or no, he wants to be the day shift manager, but he gets bumped up to night. So he's night shift manager. We will set the plans in motion. It's like, what plans? That's a pretty cool thing that they did.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, dude, Vader fought the third sister and didn't even try. That shows you which one fought Kenobi.
My Kenobi. So Anakin can switch between personas then, so he's multiple personalities. Is that what you're saying?
Just Call McCower says, my rapist pedophile ex-father-in-law worked on Chad Vader.
Worked on him?
Pyro Communist says, ugh, third sister.
Third sister. I think you mentioned the Chad Vader ex whoever, whatever, somebody. Ugh. My peeps, they be dying, yo.
Just Call McCower says, he did the rotoscope work for the lightsaber scenes.
To make him look like the actual light of the lightsaber. They can easily do that in these days. It's so crazy how technology has changed so much. The third sister, you mean like what's her name that was apparently one of the children that Vader thought he killed? Then she grew up and has been plotting to kill Vader
Darth
herself.
Dragonborn 107 says, when Vader first appeared on Kenobi, that village scene could have been more brutal, and I mean very brutal. More brutal than what we got on screen.
So you're saying that was Anakin?
The imposter is not to be injured.
I'm Captain Kirk. I'm Captain Kirk. I'm Captain Kirk.
Anyway, so you're saying that
says,
was him?
It was written darker than that for Vader. Disney had to tone it down if I read right.
So Anakin's more lenient than Vader. That's what you're saying. What you mean there, boy? Is that what you mean there, boy?
Pyro Communist says, Dark Helmet vs Lord Vader, who wins?
That!
Murdoch
Dark Helmet
says, yeah, like everyone's head in the town explodes all at the same time.
Explosion.
Streamlabs says, hate what you see?
You damn right.
Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription.
I would not renew a subscription to this piece of shit streamer, I'm telling you right now. He's rude, he's unscrupulous, he's a piece of shit.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, Scorp, you'd have to go into the lore on Vader about that persona BS.
Oh, it's bullshit, then. My idea is bullshit. Let's
Sam
see.
Wraith says, well, if you read anything of Vader's comics, he's way more malicious than this. Just Call McCower says, from how I understood, Anakin basically stuck around until the last fight between him and Obi-Wan and then completely became Darth Vader until Episode 6 of Star Wars.
Like you talking about like the whenever he got his legs chopped off and then his eyes officially turned yellow, like in their I have the high ground, Anakin, you know, kind of shit. Whenever he was like toasty and on fire and shit like that. I kind of thought that was the last time he was Anakin for reals.
Just Call Makor says, no, I am talking about in Obi-Wan the show.
Oh.
Just Call Makor says, that last fight there.
I'd like to think like Anakin shows up when the eyes change back from yellow, like just briefly. Because even though I've not seen like Clone Wars stuff or whatever, the animated stuff, I've seen clips of him fighting a Tano or Ahsoka Tano, whatever her name is.
Just Call Makor says, I think he was holding out hope, hoping to bring Obi-Wan over with him. But once he found out that Obi-Wan was never going to join him, then he completely embodies Darth Vader. Samu Wraith says, Vader really became more fully Vader after that last fight in Kenobi, and especially after the Emperor called him on it.
Ahsoka Tano. Yeah, like she was talking about Anakin, and all of a sudden, like his eyes turned back blue again, or whatever. And then, like for just a brief second, and then boom, he was back to like Sith again, and Sith is Vader. So I think to me, it's always been like a duality problem going on. Like Anakin's there, but Vader's also there. Like the dark side is Vader. Well, the light is there too, but it's Anakin, and it's just barely breaching through every once in a while.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, actually when Vader's one side on his mask was busted open, it showed Kenobi and Ahsoka can only take one side off, but it took Luke to take the full mask off.
Yeah.
Luke, you really believe in me, don't you, Luke? How you doing?
Do you think, you know, in the last episode of the original, well, episode 6, I guess we call it, of the first 3, it's confusing sometimes. Do you think it was good of them to change out the original actor at the very end when they were Force ghosts from the guy that I can't remember the name of that was Vader in the under the mask that they showed with Hayden at the end? Or should they just have kept Vader like that guy, you know? Because he was there. He is this person. But then they swap people around. It's almost like...
Just Call Makor says, I think Viserys Targaryen really embodied Darth Vader in the last episode of House of the Dragon. Kappa.
But it's just like the same like thought process in my head about like replacing people in the show and the movies and whatnot. Whenever they had Boba Fett, you know, the original guy that voiced Boba Fett, that was in the costume, all that kind of stuff, and then they change it to the newer dude, you know, the one that we now know as Boba Fett or whatever. They like completely dialogue replaced his ass. I'm thinking, damn, that's harsh. But also at the same time, like during the filming of, you know, the original trilogy.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, let me show you the Youngling Slayer 1000 in yet olden dragon times. Pyro Communist says, at Darth Dragonborn 107 symbolically.
But, you know, they replaced, like, the guy that actually did Darth Vader's voice with James Earl Jones anyway. So, and I wonder if that guy was kind of pissed off because, you know, speaking role and all that probably would have given him more money, or either he just still got the same amount of money for visually being Darth Vader. You know, I just always wondered about stuff like that. Like them overdubbing someone's voice with somebody else's, you know. Vader.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, James gets paid no matter what. Just Call Makor says, I think it was cool that the person who played Palpatine was in all 3 trilogies even though his appearance in Episode 9 was stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like the idea that he Palpatine like all the time. 100% Jedi. He gets so excited. Grandpa, what are you doing again? Throwing lightning bolts out of your hands. What have I told you about that? Yeah, stop that right there.
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, Ian McDermott I think is his name.
Yeah, the Ian part, I think, yeah. I don't remember if that's his last name, though, but it could be. You're probably right. I think of McDermott, like the actor dude that was in A Horror Story. McDermott, what was his name? Yeah. Well, he grew into that role. I mean, we had never seen him, what he looked like outside of being Sith version of himself throughout the original trilogy, so. And then, in the episode 9 one, whenever, like, it's like he's been alive this whole time. He looks how he may look in that circumstance. I mean, everyone thought he was dead, but sheer willpower of the Force, you know, keeping the son of a bitch alive. Yeah. Hoo! Was Rey a mouth breather?
Darth Dragonborn 107 says, you look a lot more angry in Yeah Movie Baby. That's alright, let's just keep it Grovy Baby yet.
Congratulations! You have achieved the highlighter. Hey, logged into Steam already. Finally, my goodness. I noticed my little frame counter at the top isn't there either, because it's not being in Steam. Or not ran through Steam, so the overlay's not there. I'm glad I'm not having to take pictures of the screen or nothing. And remember, everyone can see their achievements on my website, scorpwana.com/twitch/achievements. Because that matters. What the hell am I doing? Okay, yeah. Alright. Universal Endeavor looks like a piece of shit. It makes me want to scream. Destroy Voth ships. Destroy destructible torpedoes. Defeat Herc attendant's ground. I think I'm going to do the Voth one first. Because I'm right over here. Have to go all the way to a different galaxy for that right there. And you know what? I can't remember what it is. Evidently, I can't find it. Time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Just Call Makor says, I have achievements that should be unlocked but are not.
But are not?
Just Call Makor says, and I can never get the host one.
Yeah, the host one can't ever be gotten. I need to take that one back off now. Since which ones are you supposed to have that you do not have? Because I can force them.
Just Call Makor says, subscriber.
Subscriber? It never worked? Really? let's see. So that stuff was all like a trivial test. Just call you cower. Notepad. Subscriber, yes. Subscriber equals. So maybe that's just not working. If anybody else doesn't have that and should have it, maybe it's just because my code sucks ass. Because I didn't really edit or anything around. Because let's see, connect. Connect to that. Go to Twitch. Achievements. User database. God, I swear. It's arranged by Latin. No. This is so piece of shit.
Just Call McCower says, Herm.
Herm. I had to make it say
Pyro Communist says, smiley face. Just Call McCower says, Twitch didn't even announce my resub just now, WTF. Just Call McCower says, I am suing. Murdoch says, smiley face.
It hasn't uploaded the subscriber thing. Because I have the database that I have on my computer does not match the one that's on the site.
Just Call McCower says, that audio clip needs to go into the recycling bin.
Okay, refresh the page there. It should show it that it's a subscription thing. For some reason, it didn't automatically... He just spelled flush.
Murdoch says, more laughing please.
I'm your Huckleberry. That's just my game.
Yeah, it's supposed to, like, whenever you like get an achievement thing or whatever, it updates it. So it could be that whenever the subscription thing happened, it just didn't send the update to the website. So I need to fix that then. I need to figure out how to fix it.
If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed.
That's the one that I was going to play earlier, the succeed thing. So,
Pyro
yeah.
Communist says, you want more laughing Murdochs?
The sage and hide, the sturgeon and wide.
Life forms, you tiny little life forms, you precious little life forms. Where are you?
Yeah, it shows the subscriber thing now working. So let me look at Judas's.
Samuraith says, LOL Scorp.
Yeah, Judas's shows. They just must not have updated back then for some reason. Oh yeah, there I am. Okay.
Fuck you in the neck.
In the neck of all places. There's a neck hole right there for that reason. It's
Pyro Communist says, this is for you Murdochs. Sammy Wraith says, in the net.
Ever play Mario 64?
Pyro Communist says, smiley face.
One of the parts in that, whenever he's laughing, the background music sounds like
Sam
something
Wraith
from.
says, you can't help but laugh at this.
It sounds like from something from Mario 64 when he's like on the slide thing in the winter, whatever. The sound or whatever.
Murdoch says, what is that sound clip from?
Well, it was requested by Inverted Paradox, which I like it. It's pretty funny to me.
Murdoch says, is it from a show?
Yeah, it's
Samu
from a
Wraith says,
show.
Here you go, Larry, see what happens.
It's from, damn it, what is it called?
Pyro Communist says,
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island 1988.
Yeah. It's a compilation of all the laughs
Murdoch
from
says,
that dude.
Cool.
Cool, man, cool.
Just Call Makover says, oh, inverted piece of crap. That explains a whole lot.
Loot? What is a loot? Man, I think it's funny. It's laughing. You just imagine a loop of that.
At Just Call Makover, is he still here? Just Call Makover says, it is lot with an extra E.
Loot. A lot. A lot better. A lot better.
Murdoch says, the other day I was asking for some laughing, so that works.
Yes. And then you type the laughing at command after that, and it makes it funnier. I increased the audio in that one too, so that should be better. The one that's like this one here. See.
What are you laughing at?
I just love that scene from Batman. It's a Joker up there on the balcony where the gargoyles are at, and Batman and Vicky Vale are hanging off the side.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, and he looks over his shoulder, sees the gargoyle, and the gargoyle's mouth is wide open. That's when he says that. It just makes me laugh every time I watch it.
Samu Wraith says, oh, they don't make them like they used to score.
I know, right? Right? Fight!
Murdoch says, I remember that scene.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. That damn movie was just awesome altogether. That's why I was so hyped for Michael Keaton coming back as Batman in the Flash movie. I mean, we got a little bit of a teaser of it in the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Same, I've watched that Batman so many times. Samu Wraith says, times.
Because they had like that dude
Surreal _ claps says, hey fella, MGG Love just got done streaming for about 8 hours. Hope you are doing well.
Cool,
love
man.
to chat, MGG Love. Surreal _ claps says, my love to chat asterisk.
8 hours, wow. What did you stream?
Surreal _ claps says, Stellaris barely in Halo.
Stellaris in Halo. Well, hello there.
Samu Wraith says, That's why when people say who's better, Bale or Keaton, and I'm like Keaton hands down. Surreal_claps says, almost got 20 hours in 3 days, I'm hooked.
Oh wow. Dude, that's a lot, man.
Surreal_claps says, all rise for our national anthem.
Oh, if you're gonna do the anthem version.
Samuel says, Surreal_claps indeed. Surreal_claps says, you may all be seated, for our anthem is concluded. Surreal_claps says, at Samuel MGG Jam. Surreal_claps says, I love this.
Hey, I'm working with you all day. I got a job. You don't need all day. Hey, I'm working with you all day. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Hey, big guy. Shit me. You don't need $19.99.
Sacrilege.
You don't need all these. Hey, how you doing?
Surreal_claps says,
Join me. Just $19.99. Are you on your feet all day? With you all day. For just
Surreal_claps says, MGG Def.
Oh my god, Def. Billy Mays will throw it at you hard.
Romeo India Zulu says, Judas 2 Judas too spicy.
Judas 2 Judas too spicy. I love that emote. I love it whenever Texas Peach says it. It's so damn awesome. I love the way it looks with the fire coming
Just
out.
Call McCower says, honestly, I love Billy Mays, but I play the clip more for the Marvel pre-roll music. Surreal_claps says, FZTVKARL.
Nice. Yeah, I like the Marvel part of it too for some damn
Uninverted
reason.
Paradox says, I hear someone was talking about me behind my back.
Talking about you behind your back.
Just Call McCower says, sweet. Surreal_claps says, Deller lasered. Just Call McCower says, I just confirmed a theory.
Theorizing that one can confirm a theory within his own lifetime. Oh damn, I'm stuck with this thing on the screen. What the collapse. Clear. Get the notification off screen. Alright, shit. It just popped up Windows notifications on the side for some damn reason. Come on, where are they?
Just Call McCower says, that thing you'd med me about yesterday, Scorp, basically just got confirmed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, duh. I've been knowing something for a while now. Thank you. Thank you. I'm waiting for these destructible torpedoes. And I just blew up everybody for that. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you. Dude, don't be killing off my stuff here.
Paradox says, how much of a 5-year-old do you need to be to talk about someone behind their back?
4.5 3/4. I don't know.
Surreal_claps says, LOL, what's going on?
What's going on? Bum 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 bum. Ding ding. Come on, fire, 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 fire. There's one.
Just Call Makover says, Inverted Paradox is a moron, don't mind them. Uninverted Paradox says, like dude get over it, stop going on about it core.
What was that thing about children the other day? There's another one. Nice. Come on, come on. Was it 2 more?
Surreal_claps says, he is a Deller beef lord.
Ah, damn it, bug. I'm just trying to get destructible torpedoes.
Uninverted Paradox says, all you are doing it making yourself look like a right retard.
Retard. Ah, shit. All I want is... Okay, there's one. Damn it. All I want is destructible torpedoes. Just 2 destructible torpedoes. Charlie Brown, give me those, thank you. There's one. And one more, please. Somebody. There's another one. Can I get it? Yeah! Nice. Mad world. Mad world. All around me are familiar faces, worn-out places.
Uninverted
worn-out
Paradox
faces.
says, I'm long over the drama, you should be too, it's not hard. Just Call Makover says the person who has to keep making outs because they can't stop getting banned from everyone's chat.
Goodness gracious. Oh, Endeavors is flashing.
Surreal_claps says, LMFAO. Surreal_claps says, so Paradox is y'all's version of Prescott. Surreal_claps says, sick LUL.
Prescott? Who's I've never heard of that one person before.
Uninverted Paradox says, I have only been banned from one chat.
Oh shit, look at that. These people coming at me. Come at me, brah. Okay, we're just gonna have to blow them out of the sky here. Mad world.
Surreal_claps says, Prescott is getting banned from Halo chats. He wouldn't come here unless to be petty to me after I timed him out for an hour.
Oh, dude. Are they like doing stuff in the stream or whatever and causing issues and whatnot? I give everybody a big chance. You know? That thing didn't go with me. I just don't see a reason like to ban for miscommunication or something like that, you know, or whatever. I like to see things that resolve themselves. So I feel as though if 2 people have a disagreement with something and it continues or whatever like that, if you cut them off from each other like that, then it's like they hate each other. They're angry all the time or whatever. They hate each other. But if you allow people to continue the conversation, maybe they stop being angry toward each other.
He likes to try to gaslight people indirectly, and he does it everywhere. Saw him do it in 2 friends' streams and another one. Then he comes to my stream day 3. He lucky he ain't banned Imo. Pyro Communist says, people need to chill honestly.
People need to chill. That's it right there.
Surreal_claps says, FR.
For real, I'm guessing. Defeat Herc attendance ground. Can't be Herc. Okay, wait. Herc or... Yeah, okay. Ground. Can't defeat him in ships because the skirmishes take care of that.
Surreal_claps says, well, we untimed him out immediately and he dipped out never to be seen again. Samu Wraith says, I'm usually pretty chill.
Defeat Herc attendance ground. Home, right there. So now I'm kind of glad that I didn't do this yesterday
says,
like that.
At Samu Wraith Deller L.
Because yesterday was, Herc frigates, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't. I see it puts me right over here where I need to be too. So that was a good idea for me to do. Blah blah blah, yakety schmackety. Follow me, I know the way.
Enemy life signs ahead. Get ready to
Why don't you pop up in front of me so I can't see them? Okay.
Sam Wraith says, concept is simple, don't be a dish, we're good for me anyway, lol.
Dish, don't be a dish. You need a bag to hold a dish.
Surreal_claps says, a dish.
A dish. Fetish. So there's an overseer. I wonder if that actually counts toward it too. Look at these things just piling up. I want to see this, damn it. Let's strike him with some lightning. Let's go after him Kirk style with a kick.
Says,
here we go.
Not a Danish Akerp, haha.
Not Danish. Akerp, how you doing there, Akerp? Doing all right? I can't help it. That makes me laugh.
Says, damn you Google, lol.
It makes me laugh every time.
Surreal_claps says, Captain Jean-Luc Foot Fetish. Just Call Makor says, oh, I didn't need to bait them out into revealing themselves. I just noticed that Pyro Communist is in my Twitch DMs since he still have his DM as inverted paradox telling me that they hoped I got hit by a car.
And there it is. The moment of reckoning. I wonder if this is going to slow me down.
Surreal_claps says, oof.
Oof. Oof.
Surreal_claps says, death threats.
Yeah, those are never fun. I've had several of those given to me on YouTube before.
Pyro Communist says, like you have issues with people, fine, no one says you can't have issues with someone, but good lord, try to be grown up about it. If you have nothing good to say about each other or anyone you don't like, just ignore them and get on with things, be an adult. Samu Wraith says, wow, that's no joke.
Yeah, I tend to
says, death threats are taken lightly by Twitch High Command.
I tend to just ignore it whenever it happens to me. Oh man, everybody's unconscious. Dude, I ain't even paying attention to my guys here. What the fuck? Hi!
Just Call Makor says, you are right, I should report the DM to Twitch. Just Call Makor says, thanks.
Fire. I kicked that into the fire.
Surreal_claps says, aren't asterisk and you, it'll end the harassment BS.
Ugh. Shit. Mad
Murdoch
world.
says, what I miss, lol.
These Herc guys.
Pyro Communist says, the world.
Miss the world?
Surreal_claps says, this is one thing I absolutely don't miss about Stowe, the fucking Herc. Sam Wraith says,
or something else.
at Just Call Makor, sorry for the messages lately dude, I just mean for drama to come in here.
The Herc or something else. We never saw the Herc actually in Star Trek, right? Like physically? Or did we? I don't know. I never watched that much into
Surreal_claps
Deep Space
says,
Nine.
OFC the Flood from Halo Haven taken their spot with great horror.
The Flood, yeah, that's some creepy shit right there.
Murdoch says, welcome to the Scorp Drama channel where we ooze drama juice.
Drama juice.
Romeo India Zulu says, so Trist's code giveaways are via some Gleam.io site thing. You get like 5 entries for being a Twitch follower, 10 entries for being a YT subscriber, and a few for Twitter as well. His will run till the end of October, but I already got my entries in.
Sweet.
Surreal_claps says, I don't believe we ever saw the actual Hercule, but they have been mentioned a number of times by Klingons and the Dominion. Samurai says, at Romeo and Zulu I couldn't get it to work.
Attack! Here. Feel the power of Scorp 1. I will destroy you all. Here. Runs out here. It's safer out here.
Samurai says,
shit.
Me it's them frigging Vaadwar.
Vaadwar?
Just Call Makower says, I don't mind the messages. I just dislike hypocrisy and people want to try and flip shit around like I am the one in the wrong. I don't play that game. I will admit that I can be a major asshole. I don't try to hide behind alts and other BS. Surreal_claps says, y'all go read the story about the Halo UNSC Marine that was half infected by the flood and retained sentient consciousness while as a partial flood hive form.
Really? I did not even know that was a thing.
Zulu says, DM him and see how he can work it out for you.
We just need a hug, man. Just a hug. Oh, wow, they're coming after my ass. Okay. Run, bitch. Mister.
Surreal_claps says, also go read the Halo Flood short story detailing the first flood attack upon the Forerunner Empire. Very chilling.
Wow. Did they just like happen upon them?
Says, the Marine story is horrifying in its own respect.
Wow. Dude, stop firing him and just run, man. Shit. Shit, fire, hair, heaven, and brimstone, and all that good stuff. Crichton, is that you, Crichton? Wake me up before you go.
Says, it's cold. I need warmth. Surreal_claps says, no. The flood are as much a timed force like an alarm clock paired with a hurricane with the force of a supernova. Murdoch says, yeah, those poor Marines that were sent to Mars with no way home, we will eventually see the bodies when we go back. Romeo India Zulu says, no other bridge/enviro news to report. I'm not big into computer graphics design, so I don't find it compelling. But others may. All I know is, it's a lot of work. Samuraith says,
thank you, Riz.
Just Call Makower. Well, me just speaking for myself, if I screw up I own it. I've had to eat crow more than once. I just don't BS following me and involving others.
Thank you, Riz, for the news broadcast from, he's our on-site reporter, Riz. He's been on another stream watching the interview between a streamer and a developer for Star Trek Online. The situation there is very brutal and takes a while to figure things out. More on that story at 11. Oh, gravy.
Uninverted Paradox says,
Sci-fi. This is sci-fi.
Surreal_claps says, the Forerunners brought the flood down upon us all by their arrogant, aggressive, and short-sighted early behavior against their creators who pretty much molded the Milky Way in their image, including us.
Oh.
The flood's origins are a little long but not complex. I'm more than happy to share if y'all are interested.
Dude, I totally
Romeo
would be
India
interested.
Zulu says, pretty sure he loads his vids to YT, so it should be up for watching soon if you feel like checking it out.
Oh, Riz puts his on YouTube? I didn't know that. I should go subscribe to him.
Samuraith says, at Romeo India Zulu I'll hit him up. I was trying to get the code or whatever, but it wanted me to unfollow them, follow him again, and even then the code never saw it, so I'll message him.
Message him! Finish him. Finish her. Flawless victory. Fatality. Fight! I wonder if I have that list. Let me see. Sound search. SF2 fight. Aha.
Fight!
Just Call Makor says, flawless Victor Rise.
Flawless Victor Rise. Flawless victors. Fatalitors.
Uninverted Paradox says, damn Jew.
Damn Jew.
Surreal_claps says, so short story short. Humanity and Forerunners are made by the same race, the Precursors. They dominated the Milky Way, Andromeda, and a number of other galaxies in their time with the ability to create life, stars and even small dwarf galaxies, I think, as well as black holes. They also invented a mantle of responsibility idea for all beings to be protected by one race deemed worthy of such a task.
Goodness gracious, right in the middle of all that.
Romeo India Zulu says, LOL the meerkats.
The meerkats, yeah. Just standing there. They're so funny to see. Oh, so, Humanity and Forerunners made of the same race, the Precursors. I remember a lot of the wording there when I played Halo and stuff, you know. But it's even though it's been a while since I played Halo.
Nice day today. I think I might. Was that Alan?
Alan! Al! Alan!
Yeah, I don't think you need me, you know. Yeah.
Alan! 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 Al! Alan! 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 Alan!
Oh, so that's not Alan. Steve, that's Steve.
Steve! 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 Steve!
Oh, no, that's not Steve. That is Alan.
Alan! Alan! Al! Alan! 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 Did someone just say my name? Hey! 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 You say Alan!
You say Alan. It cuts him off.
Surreal_claps says, the Forerunners were given the title, Mantle of Responsibility. But their own aggressive behavior and violent actions led them to losing the title to us, humans. They got very pissed and rebelled against the Precursors and almost wiped them out. A few of the final Precursors morphed into a spore dust. The first known flood forms. It would take millions of years for it to take hold on organic life, but eventually it would grow and become unstoppable until the firing of the Halo rings. Just Call Makor says, at Scorp, wanna check your DM real quick, Scorp.
I see. So the flood. So humans have the responsibility. Now, did the humans know about the responsibility? Like if it were given to them, were they aware of that? Accept that right there. Kaboom.
Long-range sensors.
I mean, if they were given like the responsibility of the galaxy, you'd think that they would say like, okay, well, here you go, humans. But if not, then they're like, they don't know. They don't
Just Call Makor says, I remember reading a big Halo lore dump a while ago. Just Call Makor says, shit is weird.
Shite is very weird. Well, does the because okay, when I played Halo the games way back, like played it and watched.
Uninverted Paradox says, Just Call Makor is a tiny green stained yellow jack carrot.
Okay.
Samu Wraith says, round 1 fight.
Shit. But when I played the games before, I would watch the cinematics and stuff like that, you know, but here lately, whenever I went back through Steam.
Claps says, no. We were not told until we went to war with the Forerunners and lost horribly. We were then evolutionarily reset to lesser standards, or as we are today, shortened lifespans and such. Only until the events of the Halo games do we learn we were always destined for the stars.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. So earlier versions of humans were like far superior than normal, and somehow they went down. Wild.
Romeo India Zulu says, hey man, I thought you said short story short. LOL JK.
I don't mind it at all.
Surreal_claps says, that was the short story version LMAO. Surreal_claps says, there's so much more to add.
So is it that, you know, because in the, I don't know if you've watched the Halo television show, like the you know, the series that they came out with, where apparently Master Chief is special in a way versus just his luck, because you know in the game it's always been like he's been lucky, but in the show, spoiler alert, he's like got something in his genes or whatever, you know, that make him able to do certain things and activate ancient technologies and things of that nature. See, like again, whenever I played Halo the first time, I watched
Surreal_claps says, the TV show was both cool and disturbing to me as a big lore fan of what already existed under Bungie and the Halo 4 stuff. Halo 5 I kinda choose to forget usually.
See, I've recently replayed all of the Halo
Uninverted
games.
Paradox says, nipple clamps.
And nipple clamps. So that I can get the achievements on Steam, but I didn't go through the cinematics or anything. I just skipped all of that. So the story. See, I have played, you know, the Halo games, like I mentioned. So at one point I probably knew some of this, but forgot because it's been so long. I'm hoping that the TV show, like, gets more into the lore, other than just having Master Cheeks. Hey! It's Christopher Walken as Navi. Hi! Listen! Here. Hi! Man,
Surreal_claps says, Omu.
Just imagine.
Just Call Makour says, I think the TV show is going to need something like 10 seasons to tell that story.
Yeah.
Surreal_claps says, Christopher Walken should be Master Cheeks.
Since they never made it to Halo at all, really, in the show. I mean, sort of, but not really. And they called him Master Cheeks. That angry Joe Show guy, who's funny to watch. I recommend watching his content on YouTube. But they called him Master Cheeks because like he was naked, you know, and then more naked scenes here and out of his suit and all this kind of bullshit, you know, and taking his helmet off like every chance he got, you know. It's like a running gag in the show. And the ability to remove his own armor. The ability to remove his own armor without the need of
says,
anybody else.
Angry Joe Show is solid content. He helped me avoid countless games not worth my time, little did I know.
Yeah, his stuff is awesome. I really enjoy it. So you've seen some of the, like, he was all for that too, and he would wear his Master Chief foamy or whatever suit.
The Herc waves have stopped.
And whenever the show continued to go on, he was like, "Nah, forget this," and he just took it off right there. And he talked about the Quan show and all that. That was funny. But yeah, they never got to Halo. And that was kind of disappointing because you kind of figured a show called Halo, at least they'd be on it. But then again, why the Herc Invasion thing sucks ass. I'm gonna have to come back to that. So whenever it resets, so I can actually do something. Because I don't remember at the very last episode if we even saw Halo.
Just Call Makover says, I stopped watching Angry Joe after a bunch of drama happened on Channel Awesome.
Channel Awesome?
Surreal_claps says, the first episode was great for one singular thing. The elites said word.
Wort. Yes, they did. I liked the little battle of the first episode. Except for maybe a few things that they actually pointed out too.
Surreal_claps says, best line ever.
Wort. There's the little CGI jumping Master Chief that defies. Good transition, I love it. It defies logical sense of how to jump. Even if you're a Spartan, you shouldn't be able to jump like that because physics, But and then there's the CGI gun that goes across the sand that wasn't rendered out to be super realistic, so it just looks like a game weapon just landing on dirt or whatever. But other than that,
says, yes. Channel Awesome was an umbrella channel that creators like Nostalgia Critic, Angry Joe, Spoonie, and other creators worked under. It was started and ran by Nostalgia Critic, but then some drama happened and everyone went their separate way.
Oh, I did not know that. I've heard of some of those content creators. I like it though. I mean, the getting down to talking about it and not fearing that anybody's going to take something away from you there, Talking bad about a show. Son of a bitch. Gravity killed. Ah, damn it. I mean, even though they came after him because of him dogging the show so much, but he was kind of right about a lot of stuff, though. I mean, when you watch Halo, you want to see Halo.
Well, my childhood favorite content creators ended up having sexual predators, so I mean, there's that kind of drama, LMAO.
Yeah, that'll do too. But their whole point was
Claps says, being asterisk.
You have a show, Halo, about the Halo universe or whatever, and Halo the games you see a lot of action in, and then in the show you barely see any action. I mean, there's a whole episode where he's at an asteroid or field or whatever with somebody who gave up being a Spartan just talking to him the whole time. And you have the Quan only show or the episode, and there was only 8 episodes of it, and they're just sitting around talking or whatever. Nothing's happening. But then again, you think, because I think there was 3 main battles in the whole series so far. But it takes a lot of money to make all that CGI, because they had thousands of grunts and elites and stuff. And they used the actual models, I think, from the games too to make them, just rendered them realistic. And there was some funny little quirky moments. But I had a little nitpick about how Cortana was integrated into the Chief versus being a chip that just slid into the back of his helmet. She actually was injected.
Says, Mini lad, call me Carson. But we Caliber, I think we're all involved in something with minors in a very fucked situation. Quan episodes made me wanna eat my own asshole rim with by shoving my mouth into my face and down my throat through my intestines and then eat my ass.
Yeah, that's the whole kind of outlook everyone had about her character. Like, why is she important? I mean, there is... Okay, I'm going to spoil a lot of it just by talking. But the Quan only episode where she kind of finds out her family lineage about the guilty spark that goes down a whale or something. That they're kind of like a protector of this whale to Halo or Forerunner technology or some shit. I forget. But yeah, I could totally have seen the show not have to deal with whatever the hell she was dealing with. Like, she was trying to take out some guy that, you know, like ruled over the area, and like, who the hell gives a shit? I mean, you've got the flood, you got the Covenant coming after your ass. Deal with that instead of like this personal politics stuff on a planet.
Surreal_claps says, I tried so hard to like her but I just couldn't. WTF was up with the weird desert mystics?
I know, right? What the hell was that about? I don't remember that in Halo. And then, what did you think about, I can't remember her name, blonde-haired chick that was with the Covenant, and her having an energy sword fingernail? What do you think about that? And she started loving John, so she got rid of it, thinking she didn't need to hurt him. So she rips it out of her fingernail, or her finger, or whatever. And of course, them having sex and stuff. Halsey having a clone of herself running around. Or having the clone like laying there and then killing it to create Cortana. That was kind of wild.
Uninverted Paradox says, wah wah wah. Surreal_claps says, I kinda liked that new bit. Also the UNSC personnel on that ship that got overtaken by the Lekolo worms were all retards, so they deserved that.
Yeah. Dude, they totally couldn't see that was a trap. That was funny. It would have been nice to see a hunter. Maybe you'll see one in season 2. Like full-on hunter mode. So I think we saw like, what was it, like wasn't a shadow, but it was something of one. Like, or either heard them walking or whatever.
Uninverted Paradox says, I lost my blankie and I'm scared.
Linus had a blanket. And Peanuts, Charlie Brown. Master Chief taking out his motion inhibitor, a motion inhibitor chip that was in the back of his ass or something. What was that?
Surreal_claps says, wanna know something that'll piss off more Halo fans?
Go ahead.
You know the villain Atriox from Halo Wars 2 and Halo Infinite? He was the random brute warlord at the end of Season 1 who fought Master Cheeks awkwardly.
Really? Goodness, that's a bit
Uninverted Paradox
crazy.
says, please give me my bottle daddy score.
Bottle. And then, like, you know, at the very end...
Surreal_claps says, yup. Another wasted storyline by 343.
343 Studios? Wow. That's crazy. Well, you know, like, the very last episode, when they had the epic fight and all that kind of stuff, you know, on in the Covenant area of space or whatever, and Master Chief sacrifices himself to just die to let Cortana take over. That was wild. But he was more Master Chief when she was in control, though. That was what was awesome. Didn't say a word either whenever she came out of that. And they were living in a distortion, so that's why no one could ever find them. And whenever Cortana touched, well, using Chief's body, whenever she touched the big artifact or whatever, it did not activate. So it's not, I guess, his body, but is it his mind?
Surreal_claps says that fight was also retarded. Why would the all-powerful Covenant leave their most holy leadership basically almost unguarded at the edge of human space to be hunted like dogs by Chief and company? Not Covenant tactics. 343 retardation tactics.
You think maybe Season 2 will be better, though? Now that they have, like, fan reaction to a lot of stuff? To try to make it better? To keep dude's helmet on most of the time instead of taking it off to go down the road.
Surreal_claps says, I hope.
I mean, it was so crazy, like, you know, he'd have his helmet off.
Romeo India Zulu says, I like turtles.
You like turtles? But he had his helmet off. Halsey and Guy with Halsey and
Just Call Makora
Chief.
Says, if there even is a Season 2.
Right.
Surreal_claps says, I like it when my shit turtles.
But whenever, you know, they get into the Warthog and they drive like just a little bit down the
says, Halsey was kinda hot.
They travel
Paradox says, at Romeo India Zulu me love turtles.
They travel like a little bit down a stretch of not really road but out in the wilderness. And he gets out of the Warthog and immediately takes his helmet
Paradox
off.
Says, me 5.
It's like he just pops it right off and then pops it right back on.
Romeo India Zulu says, if they know karate. Normal turtles suck.
Normal turtles just suck if they know karate. But they should have, okay, you know, in the first, was it first or second-ish episode? I think first, right? That's when he removed his helmet. When it did the whole, like, mechanisms releasing pressure and stuff from this helmet to actually take it off. They never used that again. It's like that's how the helmet comes on and that's how it goes off. It's, you know, the pressure release on the front and stuff like that's what locks it in. The rest of the time, like whenever they put their helmet on, they just put it on like a regular bike helmet. You know, all of a sudden, like their hair's tucked in and perfect, you know. So crazy. I would think it would seal, you know, being armor. It's like somebody was wearing cosplay and just, they didn't think about that.
Surreal_claps says, LMAO I noticed that too.
Yeah. I mean, Chief's over there popping his helmet on and off so damn easily.
Paradox says, sometimes I wonder if I go too far for reactions.
Go too far? Nah, go further. Go farther. It's just the inconsistencies within the show of its own rules too, or something. Like, where was the emotion inhibitor thing? Was it in his ass or something? Because he cut really low. I couldn't remember. And then another Spartan sees him do it, so she's like, I'm going to do it too. So she tries it out. She starts to like have emotional stuff going on or whatever for her. And it wasn't even like blue team, you know. It was like a completely, like, what, silver team? So they call it the Silver Halo Age or whatever. So an alternate reality version of Halo.
Surreal_claps says, basically ass inhibitor. She really is just a freak and wanted to knife her own ass open.
Yeah.
Uninverted Paradox says, honestly I was a lot worse years ago than I am now. Most of my shit nowadays is tame.
As we get older, we tame down, that's for sure. Yeah, whenever she was talking to,
Surreal_claps says, butt knife fetish.
Butt knife fetish? Fetish. That's funny how this thing says stuff. But, you know, like, whenever... What was her name? Miranda? Captain Keyes' daughter? I can't remember. when she's like there with the other Spartans and they're studying like the Needler. And she listens to everything that the Spartan that colored her hair red, I can't remember her name. She listens to like what she's talking about, and it does seem like Spartans are like they just love to kill because they get a kick out of it or something. Like they're like all serial killers or whatever. Is what it seems like from whenever she's talking about her kills and the joy of it. Space may be the final frontier.
Uninverted Paradox says, at surreal_claps pegging fetish.
Fetish? What the hell do they call it a fetish?
Surreal_claps says, that Needler was well done. They nailed how big it is and shit. Those TID bits were fantastic.
Yes, they were. And I think it's because they used like the actual model files from like the latest Halo. Like to make it as accurate as possible. And I like that. I mean, that kind of stuff, the look of it was great. You know, like the realism of a lot of the Covenant, the weapons, the vehicles and stuff like that. They nailed that for sure. It's just the story so far is like it's on the verge of being a piece of shit, depending if they can't save it or not. But because it makes no sense. I mean, is this something that could have happened before we had the events of Halo?
Surreal_claps says, Halo 2 anniversary cutscene Covenant looked way better than 343's TV show Covenant.
My zipper's stuck.
My zipper's stuck.
Just Call Makover says, I watch someone on YouTube that has a friend who makes the weapons for Halo TV show.
Really? He must like, what is he, like 3D print them out? Get in the car, Junior.
Get in the car, Junior. But Daddy, my zipper's stuck.
Get in the car,
Junior. Daddy, my fly's still open.
Let me tell you something, Junior.
Surreal_claps says, I
if you
saw
ever
his assault
embarrass
rifle
me
build.
like that again,
Surreal_claps says,
and you're
very
never
neat.
gonna have to open your fly again.
Have you ever seen the video of the guy that actually made a working rocket launcher from Halo? Like one that actually like twirls around and can shoot twice. Shoots model rockets, but still. They let the guy that always dresses up as Master Chief. I can't remember the name of the channel, but they let him fire it off.
Surreal_claps says, no LMAO, that's awesome.
Yeah, you can go through like his whole build sequence too. He like got actuating motors and configured it with a script and everything to make it do the idle animations when it's just nothing's going on. It like rotates around and all that. Even has the same sounds as a real thing. But he has to preload it with model rockets, though.
He makes a lot of replica weapons from video games and stuff, but their career started by creating a replica Spartan armor and weapons. Then he worked his way into movies and shows.
And this thing is massive, too. That's pretty cool to like actually make the weapons. But they reference the actual model files, and that's what matters. Like what we're used to seeing, instead of like making something that you're like, But that's what got me about the series. At least they used the models from the game, like for the ships and stuff. They wanted that look, and I really appreciated that. Now, granted, were the fight sequences up to par? Probably not. But the look of things, that's what got me. The Warthog looked a bit off, but it was okay. The scene when Chief jumped onto the Banshee, I thought was interesting. And whenever he, or was it Cortana at the end that got the gravity hammer? I mean, that was pretty interesting. Even though it was like a scene that shouldn't even exist. I mean, they could have saved that for like a season 2, I guess, at the rate the show was going. I'm surprised someone hasn't taken all the episodes and cut it down to like a movie, like an hour-and-a-half movie,
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Nobody.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus. Huh, people have been contributing. Okay, that's pretty good. I hope it's not been Oxnix doing all that, because I left it open for people to actually donate to the fleet more. That dude there has been like killing it. That dude.
Just Call Makower says, it is like the company Fang Aimer which makes video game merch. They started off as an Earthbound fan forum and then a couple members started making video game merch. A couple popular Let's Players also started from that fan forum like Chugakenroy.
Chugakenroy? You like see? Do you say bless you after that or? Chugakenroy. Oh, bless you, bless you. Let's jump back to me to see if the if those Herc areas for skirmishing and whatnot is reset back to whatever. Yay, they are. Nice. I took blue first, so we can go here to that one. Should be a lot more since that, yep, there's 3 instances. Usually there's only 1 instance of this. Because nobody likes to do the Herc stuff on Star Trek Online. None that I'm aware of like to just sit over here and just constantly battle the Herc and ships and shit. I mean, I guess it'd be kind of like Dyson. The hatred for Dyson is the same hatred I kind of have for this area. Like that people have for Dyson. Because I only ever see like 1 instance of this at a time. But right now, since there's a Universal Endeavor going on, there's 3 instances on PC. Damn, there's a lot of people coming in here. Come on, everybody. I don't care. I just want to get the Universal down here. Well, if I was Gary's ship, I'd be firing off them premature ejaculation weapons. The jackers. Premature jackers. Look, they've got some and you've got some lined up. Look at that. Everybody's lining these things up. Alliance Fighter Squadron. Alliance Fighter Squadron. Alliance. Fire.
Surreal_claps says, every time you say instance it makes me think of SCP Foundation. They refer to everything as an instance of an SCP object or designation when reviewing said SCP.
Oh.
Just Call Makower says, it is kind of cool how the internet connects you to people you never thought you could. Like I know people who work in the video game industry working on games like Guitar Hero and Rock Band. I also chat with someone who works for the WWE. Not a wrestler but backstage worker and someone who did work at Pixar.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I love the way the internet does that too. It connects people of all different things across the world. You get to see their stuff they do and whatnot, and the differences and culture mostly. You know, I like the culture part, figuring things out that's different. Like MC Wolfcat, where she lives at, you know, learning about kind of stuff like that and how life is that over there. People from Australia, people from the oh, that was quick. Like, you know, from New Zealand. That's awesome to me. People from
Murdoch
Germany.
Says, the only person I chat with like that is a visual graphics designer for The Expanse. We play Star Citizen sometimes.
Cool. That's pretty awesome. And that's not pretty awesome. That is awesome. Does he like tell you like things they could probably improve in Star Citizen? How much have you played Star Citizen? Like, is it officially like out for
Murdoch
reals?
Says, yeah, all the time.
Like, is it compressed down? Well, what is it? Optimized yet for gameplay, like officially, or is it still in the like a starter stage where you had to get that invite to go?
Murdoch says, server meshing is the next big thing we are waiting for. Just Call Makover says, I got lucky and a Discord I joined had all those people I mentioned, so it's kind of cheating, but it is still cool that I made those connections because of the internet. Murdoch says, so no, not yet.
Okay. Because I'm wondering, like, if it were to optimize gameplay, if I would be able to actually play the game. Because it's not, like, graphically all the way, like, optimized yet. Because what I've seen of the game looks awesome.
Says, I have no concept of self or embarrassment.
But yeah, internet,
The Herc are swarming the...
it's come around like for like the good of a lot of things, like meeting people and probably getting people jobs.
Murdoch
you know,
says,
for
I love Star Citizen, but I'm so lazy. I hate attaching joystick plates to my desk and then configuring the sticks is a pain, but when you get it all set up, it's fun.
Yeah, it puts you in the immersion of the game. I can totally understand that. Makes it real. Turn all the lights off. That way, all you see is just the screen. Get you a chair that has motion or some feedback or whatever to it. I've got something almost like that. Feedback or whatnot, but
Just
it's
Call
not
Makover
real.
says, at Murdoch's ever play Elite Dangerous? Really cool space game.
Fire. Cool cinematics from Star Trek Online.
Murdoch says, yes, I played that for a bit before SC came out.
He's been a pure space game.
Murdoch
He's like
says,
a space citizen.
I also used to play EVE Online LOL.
Eve. Adam and Eve Online. The moment they had sex and ruined the whole world for all of us. Hey, Adam. Yeah? Have an apple?
Murdoch
Sure.
says, the ultimate spreadsheet sim.
The ultimate spreadsheet. Hey, the USS Pizza Cutter with the stretched out piece of shit. Look. Jam.
Just Call Makover says, I wanted to check out Star Citizen out, but the buy-in for that game was insane and I don't know if it is still like that.
What was that, that free invite thing you had sent me before Murdoch's? What was that thing? And I downloaded the game and couldn't play it. It was so bad.
Surreal_claps says, I returned to Stellaris Console Edition, started Halo Master Chief Collection very recently and started Elder Scrolls Online a few months ago.
Nice.
Surreal_claps says, all have been fun for meeting new people generally.
General? The General! That's nice. That's awesome. Wow, we're doing like sucky on this thing here. Let's go get some more asteroid shit. How many people are actually just attacking the cocoon ship thinking they're actually doing damage? Looks like a few people.
Murdoch says, oh no dude, just download Star Citizen right before the next Fly Free week and fly everything you want for free. Also you can get the game for like $30 or something and all the ships will be free when game comes out.
So the free fly so that Fly Free weekend unlocked the game as like a trial type thing until it went off. Is that what it was that you had sent me? Dude, that game, I wish it would have played better on my computer, but it did not even want to say hello in mine. It was so sad. I mean, dude was like in a bunk.
Just Call Makover says, yeah, but the game has been coming out for like 8 years now or some shit. Maybe not that long, but it's been a long time.
Because dude was
Murdoch says,
laying there in
the
his
game is CPU intensive.
He was laying there in his bunk.
Surreal_claps
I pressed a button
says,
to get out and he barely
I'll be
could.
doing another Halo MCC stream probably almost every day this week, and whenever I'm done I can either raid here or just come chill afterwards, up to you. I keep ending stream before I remember to raid though LMAO.
That's alright,
Murdoch
dude.
says, well, if it wasn't crowdfunded nobody would even know of it, but it is, so that's the way it is.
It's just the way it is. Nothing can be the way. Yeah, I've got rating disabled, so yeah, I'm holding off on people rating me because I don't deserve rating, getting rated. So, but yeah, dude. Whenever I played it though, dude couldn't even get out of his bed.
Star Citizen Fly free event to run from November 23rd through November 30th.
I mean, the guy like opened his eyes, was looking up.
Says, I keep telling Scorp to enable it, but he keeps going on acting like he isn't cool enough.
I don't deserve a raid. I don't deserve that hype to the channel. I don't have content worth bullshit. I just play a damn game and people are here and we're having fun, just not even gaming. We're just talking. So that, you know, how is that a thing for here? I have just a problem with it, I guess. Everybody's,
Just Call Mikover says, that is literally every single Twitch stream.
I don't crave the attention of a raid. I don't really crave like the attention of people like on, you know, Twitch or anything like that. And a lot of people, you know, they do it for money. They do it to like be a star or something like that. I don't do that. I can give two shits about, you know, like people knowing who I am. What the fuck? Yeah. That's a damn good model. I love the look of that ship. I cannot help it. I used to think TNG's ship was pretty damn awesome, but this is ranked up to be like #1 for me now. It's so sweet. Even though this is not like the original look of it, you know, from the show. It's like been slightly modified to be updated over the years. But it's pretty neat. I like it. I like it a little bit right there, I do. I like it a little bit right there.
Just Call Mikover says, it isn't about you craving attention or doing it for the money. If I was streaming I would want to raid you because you are my friend. Others want to do the same because they enjoy being here and participating in the conversation or wacky commands.
Whack.
Surreal_claps says, damn right.
Damn right. I wonder if I can orbit this star that I'm trying to go to. Like if I'll ever get there or not. Because I think I've hit a wide orbit. He's trying though. Look at him. He's trying. He's slowing it down a little bit to try it in. The navigator sucks in this ship. Oh, really? A nebula.
Surreal_claps says, some of my best conversations of Twitch have been in this stream this year.
Nice. There we go. That's a nice picture. But I never noticed a little bit of the grayish blue that's right here at the neck of the ship, though. I don't know if that's... Well, you couldn't really tell in the original because it was kind of bleh, you know, quality-wise. I know that, like, the little ridge things here in the top of the ship, if you can't see it, like, the indentions.
Goddamn right.
And stuff like that. Stuff. You know, all that other stuff that comes with that stuff over there. Stuff. And everything and stuff. Just that's just how, like, and I don't put on, like, I don't put on a persona whenever I whenever I get on here. Like, I'm not who I'm not in real life. This is me all the damn time.
Samu says, that's me.
That's you. The spiders. I mean, I am this, who you are talking to and who you interact with here. This is me in real life. Like, I don't understand me half the damn time. I'll be like at work doing whatever, and then I'll get this weird idea, and I'll just start talking to this one person about it, and they're like,
"Fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of here!" And they'll say, "Could you just check out my stuff?"
Murdoch says,
thinking, "Oh yeah, okay."
So at November 23rd, you can get into the game for free, and some of the starter packs may be on sale. You can get the Aurora starter pack for $45. Comes with the digital download. https://robertspaceindustries.com/store/pledge/browse/game packages, search equals and sort equals wait and direction equals desk. Samuraith says, same Scorp, I'm just me. Surreal_claps says, we are the grave mind. We are a monument to all our sins. Scorpwana says, //slasher. Romeo India Zulu says, _.
Dude, I tried to make an overscore, but it doesn't want to say it. But yeah.
Just Call Makover says, I will have to add that to my calendar or else I will forget.
I've already forgotten.
Just Call Makover says, thanks for the info though.
I have already forgotten. The 23rd of December or something.
Samuraith says,
November?
At Murdoch's there's a dinosaur game out there, looks promising. You try to evolve either a herbivore or carnivore, looks cool.
Wait, you're a dinosaur? Yeah. I love the breathing.
Murdoch says, I've seen that one.
He's like all upset in his
Surreal_claps says, penis.
Penis,
I'm
that's
giving
right.
it all she's got, Captain. If I push it any harder, the whole thing will glow.
Samurai
Scotty
says,
lowering his pants.
Yep, Scorp looks interesting, I was told by a coworker.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, I completed an assignment already. Trait for serious illness. Yay. Damn good ship.
Samuraith says, don't push the penis to maximum warp.
Just imagine. It's like I was telling Core about the whole.
I'm ready to do it right now if you want.
The whole sound of it.
Says, LUL.
Of Scotty saying that, it just sounds like he's got his pants down and the belt's like clinging together down there. And he's about to just drill someone in the ass.
Bow down before the almighty bunghole. Coabasanda laboratoria. Mas vale para no. I am Cornholio. I need TB for my bunghole.
Put your hands behind your back.
Are you threatening me?
Stop resisting.
Throw the book at him, Thirth. Take him to jail. He's a weirdo and no one likes him anyway.
You must release the almighty bunghole. You will not hurt the mighty bunghole. I will resist. I will resist.
Stay
Unhand me. You must release me now.
Surreal_claps says,
You will not restrain the
LMFAO.
almighty bunghole. Oh, be damned.
Just from recent editions there.
Surreal_claps says, throw a book at him, nobody likes him anyways.
I love how Butthead stands up for Beavis. And then I also like the fact that
Romeo India Zulu says, I clipped a Trek scene and posted it. You seen it?
yes, I'm actually I have my audio thing opened up right now and I have it like ready to clip and become an audio clip. The
Communication from Captain Pike.
that thing, yeah. I have it like right here in front of me, ready for it to be created. I don't know what to name it though.
Romeo India Zulu says, sweet.
I mean, if that's even loud enough. See.
Communication from Captain Pike. Enterprise to lower orbit, full visibility. Show him what you got.
Captain.
Wait for it.
Streamlabs says,
Just like
poured
you said,
yet?
whoever
If
has
so,
the biggest
use
stick
the Twitch
wins.
search bar at the top
In
to
this
find
case,
more exciting streamers.
That is me.
Communication from Captain Pike.
And then it kind of repeats because I was recording it. Should that be called Big Stick? Because that's how you have it clipped toward like me for that there. Was that loud enough?
Just Call Makover says, I want to collect every single TLC indeed and put it in one single audio file.
Dude, there's a YouTube video out there that someone has like a whole thing of Tilk's Indeeds, and it kind of gets redundant to where he's like indeed. But it's not that quick though. It's other things being said.
Romeo India Zulu says, "Name it what you want." I couldn't think of a name. Was loud enough if Streamlabs didn't talk over it.
Damn you, Streamlabs. Let's see. Right there starts it again.
The communication.
Okay. So delete that. And go back to the front. Have it right there. File. Save selection as. We will call it. Oh, it's going to put it actually in the sounds too. Maybe I should put that in Star Trek folder. Do I have it? Yeah, there it is. Star Trek. Strange New Worlds. I'm going ST Strange New Worlds. Big stick. Big stick. Stick. Okay. It is saved in a folder. So all that I need to do now, go to my Streamlabs sound commands area here, which I'm talking as if people can see what I'm doing. Okay. And putting it into the database.
Billy Mays here for ESPN360.com, the revolutionary tool for watching sports. It's the live sports you want wherever you are. The secret is in the internet connection. Live sports travel on this wire to the back of your desktop.
Live sports at work? That's much better than work at work.
Wherever you go, live sports surrounds you.
Now my job is way less soul crushing.
Log on to ESPN360.com.
The communication from Captain Pike. Enterprise to lower orbit, full visibility. Show them what you got.
Captain.
Wait for it. Just like you said, whoever has the biggest stick wins. In
Biggest
this case,
stick.
That is me.
Biggest stick. He has the biggest stick. The biggest stick.
Just Call Makover says, this video has been claimed by Paramount.
Right? Dude, I'm still here. There's 15 days left until
Romeo India Zulu says, you like Fia sticks?
Fish sticks. The one with the Full Metal
Romeo
Jacket.
India Zulu says, nah, Triz has hella Trek sounds.
The one that has the Full Metal Jacket that I have the copyright dispute thing happening right now. They have like 14 days left to say no or to allow me to use it without them getting monetized from it. I still have it sitting there. Yeah, he's got like some cool ones. It sounds just like Patrick Stewart saying stuff or whatever to Triz himself. Like, I don't know where he got that from, but it's pretty awesome. The USS Toilet Prize. Its continuing mission to flush Strange New World. Okay, everybody. Let's see. We've been going for almost 3 hours and 30 minutes. Which is pretty much an average stream.
Samu Wraith says, Scorp, I'm waiting on you using the text-to-speech. Here you go, Larry, see what happens.
See what happens.
Romeo India Zulu says, it's a deep fake thing. That's where I got the idea for that site.
Ah. Because it sounds just like Patrick Stewart. It's amazing. And one from Leonard Nimoy sounds like Spock, too. The speech is, here you go, Larry, see what happens? You see what happens, Larry? Do you see what happens? See what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens? Do you see what happens, Larry? Yeah, that sucks that no matter what part of that you use, it always copyrights flags. It claims slash flags it, it doesn't strike it.
They have a thing where people can just input voice clips of actors and it will perfectly recreate their voice. Just Call Makover says, technology is insane.
Yes, it is. Just as we are. Insanity at its best. Humanity. Humanity is this insanity. We are the virus. You see what happens, Larry? Oh, you mean like to actually use the text-to-speech version? Like the one you sent me the YouTube video link for. I forgot all about that. I'm sorry. Hard no.
Well, to be fair...
Oh, don't say to be fair. Hate when people say to be fair. It sounds like, to be fair.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. To be fair.
Hadouken!
Let's see if it plays a random one.
Romeo India Zulu says, oh nice. Sammy Wraith says, you're fine Scorp, just figured since YouTube is being so picky you could use that. Scorpwana says,
But dead. Captain, we are no longer orbiting Triacus.
You beat me to it. Damn it. Riz cruising down the street singing.
Just Call Makor says, 2 days in a row I beat you to it.
That's right. You beat me. Damn it. Yeah, since YouTube's being such a yeah. Well, it's not them, it's who put it in at the beginning of a music thing or something like that. And then they put that music as a sample, and any time that that audio is heard, it says, okay, well, this belongs to so-and-so. So it's a copyright thing outside of YouTube, but YouTube's in the middle of or whatever. It's hard to explain it. I can't explain shit. I tend to over-explain. I don't understand. Like it would be like one little problem or whatever like that someone's having, or trying to talk to somebody about how to do something. I just tend to try to visualize it to them a certain way, but it never works out because, you know, like say if you got like a, you know, like a hammer or whatever, you're trying to describe to somebody what a hammer is. What I'm saying, like, you know, it's got this like heavy one side, it's flat, and the other side's got this hook on it. We're like, well, what if they don't know what flat means? So then you got to go explaining what flat is. So it's just it's just real difficult. You know? It's hard to explain things sometimes. And then and then I'm gonna cook in there and kick your ass. I love that one. Oh, I can do the search thing now. Let's see, S&D SERCH, and then ass. Maybe that will find it. It did not find ass. And then there's a kick one on there somewhere. Where the hell is that at? Damn it, I can't do that right on here. S&D SEARCH, and then kick.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi ho!
Now there's the one that's actually Ashton Kutcher. It says, and then I'm going to. I'd have to manually find.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, Judas the cat wins. Where do I have that at? I can't remember. So many damn sounds now.
I get shit on.
It doubled the voice on that one for some reason. I don't know why I did that, but it's pretty funny. One of the latest ones too is
Samu Wraith says, I should send you Jack Nicholson Joker laugh when he does. That's a good laugh.
That's a good laugh.
Dumbass.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Samu Wraith says, when he does, I mean.
When he does his laugh. I've got that. Does it look like I'm joking?
Samu Wraith says, does Google.
Like the end of it where it's got the bag of laughs. You can actually buy those. They don't sound anything like that though. That's his laugh though, but yeah, they have the bag of laughs. I have a laugh button.
Samu
I saw
Wraith
something,
says,
but like,
damn it
it
dies,
went
I
away.
said LOL.
Try the other eye. You've got two of them.
Romeo India Zulu says, yes.
Look over here.
Damn it, Beavis, you can't do anything right. Step aside.
It's funny. I need to clip the rest. I know I talk about it all the time, but I need to clip the rest of those. I just can't go through the whole movie doing that, though. I need to find the movie again since, what was that? That Plus thing that time or whatever allowed me to watch it for free. Now it won't. Anyway, Wayne in. I'm gonna call it a night. Not gonna raid anyone. Just a chill night. I'll try to watch Quantum Leap before I go to bed, so I'll be all caught up with that.
You've got mail.
You've got mail. You've got
Samu Wraith
pictures.
says, or Jack Nicholson, you never hit a guy with glasses on, would you?
You never hit a guy with glasses on, would you? I see that. Yeah, you never hit a guy with glasses on, would you? There's a lot of good audio clips from that movie too. Never rub another man's rhubarb. Damn.
Romeo India Zulu says, or Goofy screaming as he falls.
Yeah, a Goofy screaming like from Disney. That I wonder if that would get copyrighted because it's like used a lot. I don't know. Yeah, hoo hoo hoo. In a way. Riz.
Throne_magician has started stalking you.
Oh wow! Thank you, Throne Magician. I'm sorry, like you may have come in kind of late because I'm at the right at the.
Romeo India
threshold
Zulu
of this.
says, "It why I just thought of that."
You don't know why you just. It's a funny sound though. I like those old funny sounds. There's somebody doing a Goofy now as a different voice actor or something. I don't know. Throne Magician. I am sorry that you came in at such a short time, or at the end of what this.
Nice kid, but a little dumb.
Nice kid, eh?
Throne_magician says, all good.
All good. Well, as I was telling someone yesterday, whenever they also followed, it was Zork Player 1. You can rewatch the stream because I leave the VODs up if you like what you listen or watch or whatever. Try to stream every single day. All you have to do is right now like subtract basically
Just
3 hours,
Colin
45
says,
minutes from your...
Another inverted paradox alt. Romeo India Zulu says, every night 8 p.m. Pacific. Come on back tomorrow. Samu Wraith says, never rub another man's rhubarb. I agree, we need it.
We need it, yes. Riz has it figured out. See, he's easier at explaining when than myself. I'm one of them that's like, say, well, subtract 3 hours and 45 minutes or so from where you are now, then reverse time and go back. And then they're like...
Throne_magician says, who is that? Samu Wraith says, really paradox alternate account, seriously?
I don't know. I don't assume anything until there's like facts. So I'm just welcoming a new guy. But I'm gonna cut her off here in a moment. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. If host was working, I'd throw a host over to MST3K as usual, but host doesn't work anymore. So, yeah.
Just Call Makor says, the facts are that Throne's account was created 6 minutes ago and their other account just got banned. Romeo India Zulu says, Buenos noches, hombre.
Buenos noches.
Just Call Makor says, find it weird that a fresh account just happened across this channel.
Yeah, that would seem suspicious.
Just Call Makor says, so yeah, inverted paradox alt.
He's on the hunt. Y'all tend to that there. I'm right here. I'm in the middle of this right here. I'm not in the middle of that. I'm in the middle of it.
Throne_magician says, I feel attacked.
Oh.
Samu Wraith says, wow, how sad, keep making accounts.
I don't know. If they are, if they're not, welcome to someone new. Don't feel that that's an attack at all. It's just something has happened on the stream that's got people thinking things. So, yeah. But I'm going to end it right there. If anyone wants to, you can go back and watch the VOD. It'll stay up there for 14 days because Twitch automatically deletes them when you're not a partner, whatever, after 14 days. I will be putting all these. I put every one of the streams on YouTube as a backup,
Just Paul McCower says, later tomorrow, see ya, goodbye.
I saw that, yeah. Riz, the quantum leaping. What an exit. Whenever I
Samu Wraith says, see ya, man.
When I went over to your stream to rewatch or just to watch a little bit more of one of them, I saw that one stayed there for a while, and I was like, how? Unless you highlighted it. If it were highlighted, it would stay. But anyway, y'all have a good evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Let go of things, I say. Just let things be the way they are, and let the ancient aliens that have lived here before us see that we're not
Romeo
that bad
India
of a
Zulu
person.
says, I don't know. One disappeared, one remained.
Particle man. So yeah, let the aliens of the world know that you love them. That way they don't annihilate us all. Good night, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.